Salute whoever up in the building. Salute. I see the first one up in the building. You the first one in the building. I see two of y'all in the building. And you hit the like buttons. Three of y'all in the building, man. Speak to me. It's Tuesday. Where y'all at? Four of y'all running up in here. Let's get it. It's Tuesday with Toyo. Talking with Toyo on Tuesday, man. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging on Tuesday. Hit the like, please. I know Big Tony hit the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make the numbers match up. Hit the like. Don't forget to hit the like button when you come in here. Schoolcraft, salute. Big Tony and Schoolcraft up in the building. Salute, y'all. Salute the workers. Salute the workers. Salute the workers. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging on Tuesday. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Even though I ain't got, my back. My back's still hurting. They don't sell backs. At least I can't afford them yet. They don't sell them where I can afford them at. So we bulldogging for real when I come out here and holler at y'all, man. These dogs tearing my back up. John Johnson, salute. Top of the morning to you, brother. Yes, sir. It's cold as shit around this motherfucker. It's cold as shit, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You get over 35 around this motherfucker nowadays, you doing something. And they said we got 3 storms on the horizon over here on the DMV area. If y'all ain't heard, we got 3 storms coming through. 3 storms on the horizon, they say. But salute to y'all. Okay, the numbers matching up. Y'all niggas is superb. Salute. Salute to the workers, man. Making the numbers match up early. Salute y'all, man. Really appreciate y'all, man. I might not tell y'all enough, but y'all are definitely appreciated in the projects. I get lonely down in the projects sometimes, so when I see y'all niggas come through, man, it's always a pleasure. Listening to my old ass talk, it's always a pleasure. Schoolcraft, I said he been need a new bat. Yeah, Schoolcraft, I can't wait till they get affordable, goddamn it. I hope they work too, goddamn it. I can't wait to get a new bat. Boy, I'll be bad they let me get a new bat. What about you, Schoolcraft? You get a new back, boy. You gonna do something nice, you Schoolcraft. I don't even know what I did to mess up this one, for real, for real. But they said a lot of years working, add up. A lot of them physical jobs, a lot of physical jobs. After a while, I guess it add up or whatever. Cause I ain't, I don't remember doing nothing. You know what I mean? Really doing nothing to her. Hey, Lil J. You know what I'm saying? But I guess all them years, you know what I mean? Different jobs and shit. I think I told y'all about one of my old jobs at the I think I told y'all the landfill instead of the rock quarry. It was the rock quarry. I worked at the landfill too, but that's when I was on work. What was I doing? I was on work release on both of them jumps. I was on work release at the landfill, but then I got a good job over at the rock quarry. At the rock quarry, I call it a good job. Uh, I called it a good job because I was on work release there too, but I kept it after a little bit after the work release. I kept it, you know. But yeah, good people, man. Good people at the rock quarry. At the rock quarry, I was like a black Fred Flintstone at the rock quarry, man. I used to just swing that motherfucking sledgehammer all day at the when the trains come through with the gravel, the different rocks and stuff. I just open the bottom of I don't remember the terms of the shit, but they come through and it's little they come through the trains that come through, the cars that come through, each car come through and stop over the pit. And we open up we swing the sledgehammers and open the bottom of them up, and all the rocks will fall out into the pit, and they basically fall onto a belt. It's a belt right there, and the belt takes the rocks up and take them to wherever they go. Different rock piles. You got different numbers for the rocks. So I used to be down there. I used to be swinging a sledgehammer on them joints all day. Then I had to go down to the bottom of the pit and shovel all the gravel and shit that came off the sides of the belt. So I did all that type shit. You know, plenty construction jobs, siding jobs. I was cut man out there, cut man. You know, I like being the cut man on a construction job. You know, being at the table cutting. They just send all the wood to you and you cutting them. You know what I mean? Different things, you know. And those type of jobs, they was, you know, we get up, we gotta be there 5:36 in the morning. We get all like 2:30, 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? They get they work in. But the things that I liked about those jobs, even though they was hard and I wanted to hurry up and get something better, you know, but like those jobs, when you think about it, if y'all been doing that type stuff, those type of jobs, you go back years later and shit, you see buildings you didn't help build, you see sidewalks and curbs and shit you done built, you know, in different areas and shit. Make you feel like you did something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I remember that. You see people shopping over at places that you done built. You know, you helped build the parking lots and the lights and shit like that. So, you know, you get to enjoy your work when you drive around and see shit that you done had your hands involved in. You know what I mean? So, salute the workers. That's what we always do around here. Salute RBG. RBG, you know what I mean? Salute the Wolf. Salute Quit. Yeah, salute the Quit. Marcel Shepard, salute. Salute. Salute Marcel. Working, working, working. Yeah, I thought I made it big when I started delivering delivering. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Well, right before COVID, started delivering, had my own little delivering company and shit. Still do got my own little delivering shit. You know what I mean? But that was good when you're working for yourself. You know, it's good when you're working for yourself. Soon as you can work for yourself, the better. You're always working for somebody. You're always working for your family. So you're always working for somebody. You're always working for your family. And the white man, of course. Or a black brother that got a business. You know what I mean? Somebody cutting the check. So we always working for somebody. Even when, and yourself. You always working for yourself too. You know, it's just different levels to the shit. Throw them dollars in the corner and that change and shit. You know, the little change in your pocket that's just jingling around and shit like that. Hurry up when you go in the house. Get that shit out your pocket. Throw it somewhere. Them dollar bills and shit. Them dollar bills that be in your pocket. Them loose dollars and shit like that. You know what I mean? Throw them somewhere. Forget about them. Throw them somewhere. Put that shit somewhere. Boom, boom. Always throw that shit somewhere. You know, all year. I'm telling y'all this in December so y'all can start now. And then by the time December come around next year, man, y'all niggas will be doing good. You throw all them dollars in the change. Throw all that loose shit in the corner somewhere. Don't even touch it after you throw it in the corner somewhere. You're going to see a mountain next December. Keep yourself disciplined and don't even touch the shit. Don't even touch the shit. Don't let nobody touch it. Be disciplined. Change jars, whatever you want to call them, whatever it is, throw it somewhere. Throw it somewhere. Shoe boxes. You know what I mean? I remember when I was little, that used to be a dream, man. It was almost like an obsessed dream when I was little. Like, I'm talking about real little, man. I used to dream about shoe boxes filled with money. I don't know why. I do not know why, but I used to dream about shoe boxes filled with money when I was real little. Y'all probably had the same type of dreams. Y'all wanted that money when y'all was little. Y'all knew y'all was struggling. Y'all knew the folks was struggling. Your parents out there working 100 hours, at least 100 a week. Uh, you know, they struggled during the Christmases and all that type shit. You know, different things. You know, I was born in 71. So, you know, we ain't asked for too much from our parents. We was happy to, we knew not to ask for too much. You know, they was already in the field struggling, man. As long as we got a roof over our head and food to eat and some clothes on our back, that's what we mostly wanted. You know, because we came up in a time, 70s, y'all 70 niggas, y'all should know what I'm coming from. We come up in a time where as though we always respected the work and we ain't really never had, we couldn't ask for too much extravagant shit. Name brand shit, we had to go out there and get it ourselves. Or we made shit popular Fuck it, we hooking shit up and we making shit popular. We made some of the shit popular that's still rocking today. Timberlands, Air Force Ones, all these shits was like $50. Timberlands was like $80, 125 at the most when we was doing it. You know, now you can't get that shit for that no more. We did that. Different things, different things we came up doing, man. You know what I mean? We always was outside playing sports because we ain't really have parents couldn't afford those those video games and shit like that, different things like that. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of shit, man. You know, lot of us, the presentation of us meant a lot of ourselves. We wanted to look like something or whatever. You know, you don't look like nothing, you really can't work, But we come from parents that they couldn't even be choosy about what they had. They didn't even know nothing about name brands. I had to start buying my mother shoes and shit. She ain't know nothing about no shoes and shit. You know what? Once I could get a couple of dollars, man, I try, my mother, you know what I mean? Well, my mother be looking fresh with my father. They don't be caring about that shit. You could buy them that shit, they ain't even might not wear it. You understand what I'm saying? Come from those type of people, man. They wasn't tripping off none of that shit. Salute the workers, man. Just thinking about them. Just thinking about them and how far we come. Let me get back to y'all. What y'all talking about? Yes, sir. Get one of them old piggy banks. It just you got bust opens. Yeah. Yeah, you got hit with the hammer. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, my old ass nigga. Look at this. Look at these. We got a motherfucker in here already. Sour cast. Sour cast. We gonna ignore you, sour cast. You sour as shit. Let me see. Marcel said we shared one Nintendo. Yay! Yay! All that type shit. I had when I did get one, we had the Atari 2600 with the joysticks and shit, big ass square joysticks. You know what I mean? Some niggas had in television or ColecoVision or some shit. Shit, Marcel, you younger than me because the Nintendo wasn't even out then. But yeah, I feel you on the Nintendo. Um, Shit, I think I had to buy my son Nintendos and shit. Yeah. Salute my bulldog brother Dickie. Salute. Salute, y'all. Hey, I was just listening to an old jump. I know y'all heard that old joint. Y'all remember that old Ed Crenshaw interview? It's like a two-part joint. That was a nice interview called The Art of Paper Hanging. Old Ed Crenshaw went through it. Went through. It was a very very informative video. If y'all haven't checked it out, it's on YouTube. Y'all can look up the Ed Crenshaw interview. The Art of Paper Hanging. Talking about Carver and all them dogs, Stompanato, different dogs or whatever, whatever. Yes, sir. Oh, Marcel, you right there with me. I got a nickel on you, Marcel. I got a nickel on you. You all right? You all right? I made things sweet for you, Marcel, and then you came on in. You came on in and should have started stomping after I rolled out. The way we did that shit, y'all niggas that came up 5 years behind us, y'all niggas should have had it sweet. Dressing nice, getting the baddest bitches, know how to get the money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You should have seen your big brothers and all them. You should have seen and learned from their mistakes and shit like that. So you should have been top notch. You should have been on your shit coming out in '76. And all them niggas coming out after you. You should put the press on them too. They supposed to be better. They supposed to be doing better than you. I like it when the niggas come after me, they doing better than me. You know what I mean? They supposed to. You know what I mean? They supposed to be doing better than me. All the shit I done shit. Nigga, this right there for you. Go get it. That's how I know you feel too, Marcel. You done already did it. You done open up a bunch of paths for a bunch of people. All righty. All right there. Tony had to get his ass up out of here. I hate you, Tony. Had to get him up out of here. That motherfucker was too crazy. I was ignoring his ass. That motherfucker was too crazy. Oh yeah, that on and that awning board. And the awning board, fuck the awning board. You on the motherfucking bed sometime. on it, on it like a motherfucker. Putting that water in that, putting that water in it, putting the water in the on. You know what I mean? Figuring out what the steam for, what you do with the steam jump. Man, all that type shit, man. Pants be long as a motherfucker because your parents done bought them bitches because they plan on you wearing these bitches for more than 1 year. So they already put some inches, gave you extra inches on the length for the pants. So you got to hem them bitches up because they real long because you know your parents trying to buy you shit that you could grow into. All that type shit going on. They want you to grow into the clothes, goddamn it. You got to hem them bitches up, rolling them up. That's why we had the DC cuff over around this bitch, the DC cuff. Motherfuckers still rock the DC cuff. But yeah, all that shit come from your people's buying them too long pants for you to grow into. Hem them bitches up. Joints be so long, you try to hem them up, find different ways to hem them up and shit. Shit hem, you know, they coming out at the middle of the school day, the joints coming out, different nigga shit coming out, you know. You wasn't the only one. There was a lot of motherfuckers. They couldn't really laugh at you. Everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it. They couldn't really laugh at you. My dumb ass tried to put tape on my shit to make it stay up underneath there, but that shit come down too, and it look crazy when your shit come down. You got tape on your shit. That ain't cool. Yes, sir. John Johnson, 71, still 10 toes down. Salute. We ain't gone no motherfucking way. Dickie said, I rock the DC cuff. Mm-hmm. Boy, that motherfucker Ed Crenshaw video, though, boy, oh boy, that was informative jump. I had forgot all about that jump. It was about 14 years ago they made that shit, but look, it was informative. Ed Crenshaw. Not James, but Ed. I always was curious how these motherfuckers ain't related with these same names and then they in the same dogs too. What's the chances of that? Got the same last name, Crenshaw. I don't think they was too far from each other. And they got bulldogs. Same like Sorrell, Rick and Bert. They gotta be cousins or something, goddammit. I put I put safety pins in mine. Yeah, yeah, Marcel. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Marcel. Hey, we had to do it. Think you was up Iverson Mall, man. Go ahead, man. You remember Cavaliers? You remember when Cavaliers used to be up there? Man, I used to live right down the street from motherfucking Iverson Mall, man. 5068 Silver Hill Road, man. Building 5068, apartment 101, Pembroke Terrace. Salute. Right beside Suitland High School. Hell yeah. Hey, man, good old times. Iverson Mall, good old times. I'm going to tell you, Iverson got vicious, though, after a while, though. You remember it was Woody's and everything up there. You know, it was a Woody's up there. I don't know, Dickie. When it was way back in the day, it was a Woodworth and Lothrop on one side. That's where you could get your lows from, your polos and shit up in Woody's. We call it Woody's. They had the Cavaliers up front. The Cavalier joint was up front. That's where the niggas could go get some clothes and shit. Um, you know how it was. Marlow Heights on the other side. You know Marlow Heights on the other side. Oh yeah. You had the skating ring across from right across there, Triples. You know where all the go-go's was. Down the hill you had down the hill I think you had the skating ring. You know what I mean? Go-go's down there too. I don't know, it was Crystal Skate. Crystal Skate. Hey, we up, we up. Up against the wall. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Dickie, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. My dad was born in D.C. He lived in Suitland and Clinton for a while. Salute, salute. All my stomping grounds, all my stomping grounds. I'm all over that motherfucker. My mother used to work at the highs and shit in Clinton and shit. You know what I mean? My mother was grinding for a long time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Father was driving Metro, retired from Metro. He drove Metro since Metro was Metro. Then he retired. He retired. Salute. He gone now. Where he used to drive Metro. I used to be on that Metro bus since I was real little. Used to just ride around with him at work. Just ride around, on the bus while he was at work and shit. Seen a lot of shit on the Metro bus. Hell yeah. Yes, sir, Dickie. Yes, sir. Colonial Beach. Yeah, yeah, Dickie. Yeah. Your father was one of them ones. I bet you your father was one of them ones. Yes, sir, though. Yes, sir. Easy listening with Toyo, though. Y'all know what we doing today. I know y'all probably working because, it's all about the workers. So I just come in, give y'all some easy listening while y'all doing y'all thing. While y'all doing y'all thing, see what we up to out here. Of course, I'm rolled up. Of course, I'm rolled up. I'm rolled up already, of course. Of course, trees on deck. But ain't no drink until later on, maybe later on tonight. Yes, sir. Hold on for a minute. Big C, salute. We always had the beautiful women. We always had the beautiful women around here. DMV always got the beautiful women. Salute the beautiful women around here. Dickie will tell you. White, black, Puerto Rican, all colors. All colors. Thorough ass, thorough ass girls and ladies and women all around here. And all you shy niggas or whatever, whatever. And they know how to holler at a gangster too. They know gangsters don't do too much talking and shit. Don't be doing that. They pick you. They pick you. They ain't scared to talk around here. So come on around if y'all want good women and shit like that, pretty women and shit like that. But they'll holler at you. Don't come around thirsty and shit. Let them holler at you when you around here. Let them holler at you. Workers up in here, bro. Workers up in here. Yes, sir. I'm off today. We got 5 inches of snow yesterday. Damn, that shit ain't creep up here, Dickie. That shit must have stayed down y'all way. That's amazing. They yelling at us though. They say we got 3 storms coming. Man, y'all already got 5 inches yesterday. It's 18. We doubled that up here right now. We 35, 36. Salute. That's all right. Enjoy your day off though, bro. I know you still got work to do even on your off day because you're a worker. You can catch up on some of your other shit. There it is, John. John said, put it in the air what y'all smoking on. I got plenty of that motherfucking plenty fire, no name fire around this bitch. Dispensary ain't gonna see me for a minute. Yes, sir. I think Pops got his license to I think Pops got his license to sell the trees in Maryland. Pops got his license, you know, he could grow some shit if he want to. I need Taker's ass something too. Ballin', what's happening, man? It was something I had to say to you, Ballin'. It was something I said when I see Ballin' again, I gotta remember to tell him something. Cause we was talking about something. I wanted to make sure we was correct on some shit. Now the little man you talking about, Ballin', the little man I'm talking about, ain't the little man everybody else be talking about, Ballin'. It ain't the commercial little man. The little man I'm talking about, North Carolina dog. Go back to Stumpy and them, I think. Stumpy and them, and go back to the Red Boy Jocko type shit. Snickerdoodles. Been on that bubba the last few days. You been on that bubba kush. Yeah. You had that bubba. I heard you talking about that bubba the other day. You had the bubba and Pressure had that pineapple kush. Y'all niggas smoking good. Man, I hate when I get up, knock my work out so I can chill. Then somebody call you on the phone with some work they need you help doing, especially when it's cold. I feel you. Tony. That must be some free work you talking about. Somebody call you, need you for free. Cause if they giving you some money, you nigga, you know what it is. That's you don't like no money. But I already know you rich down there with that Subaru Forester. So you might you might not want that little bit change they calling you for. Nigga call me, offer me some change, nigga. I'm coming get it. I'm sharp. Toyo. Yeah. You got it. My nigga. You got it. You right there, my nigga. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to disappoint you enough. Like, oh, that nigga was talking about some other shit. Yeah, I got you, my nigga. We right there. Okay, Tony, it's that free work. Yeah. You shouldn't have answered. You should have knew that was free work by the way the phone was ringing. You should have known that. Sometimes you could tell that shit by the phone ringing. You could tell, y'all know I ain't lying. Sometimes y'all could tell who's calling before y'all even look at the fucking phone. Y'all know who it is calling. Y'all know. I ain't the only one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, they tried Curry. They still fucking with old Bud, man. I don't know what it is about these people, man. They won't let niggas get the money and be great and chill. They try to make and Bud exposed a lot of shit with this shit. Like I didn't know they had to pay for the belts that they get. Like you won the fight and you still got to kick out certain percentage of your shit for these belts. Like these belts ain't just given to you. You ain't just win it. You ain't win the belt really off the fight. You gotta pay for it too, man. What's going on, gentlemen? Y'all tell me, man. Is that really bulldogging? That's like going to the show. That's like going to the show. The motherfucker winning the wall climb or winning the confirmation show, and you gotta pay for the ribbon though. You gotta pay for the ribbon too. That's what is comparable to me. You gotta pay for the ribbons and shit. You gotta pay for the trophy, even though you just won the motherfucker. You just conditioned your dog to get there. You just drove and spent money on all the shit and everything, and they still want you pay for the ribbon, or pay for the trophy. I yell foul on that shit. They wanted Crawford kick out like 300,000 for one of them, and they said they gave him a deal. They wanted him to kick out 300,000 for that green belt. WBC, I think, I don't know, it's the green one. And they was like, yeah, boom. Man, come on, man. Terrence told him, man, fuck no, I ain't paying y'all nothing. Y'all can have the belt back. I think he gave the belt back. He gave the belt back to him. Hey, Hirsch, hey, what's happening, bro? Salute. Yes, sir. Tony said, old lady neighbor need help catching some roosters. Got too many banging her chickens. I have to answer just in case something happened to her. Oh yeah, the old lady neighbor. Yeah, Tony, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You know you gotta do that one. Just put the earpiece in and go ahead over that motherfucker. Talk to us while you over there chasing them chasing them roosters. You got work to do. You got work to do. Yes, sir. Now that you told us that, we definitely ain't letting you leave the old lady hanging. Hell nah. Somebody gonna ask you, did you go over there? Later on, somebody gonna ask you, did you go over there to take care of the roosters too? You put it out there, did you? I'm mad as shit. One bad thing about that's how it is. Asshole, get you. That's right, Tony. That's right. Okay. Damn, I was supposed to check out that last one you sent me. I'm gonna write that shit down. I'm gonna write that shit down today. I'm gonna write that one down, and if you remember that one you gave me yesterday or the other day, send that back too, cause I never looked that one up. I was supposed to look that up too. I'm gonna write this shit down over today. Let me see. 671-366. I erased one of the videos, one of those red zone jumps I did with y'all the other day. Sunday when we did the red zone Jones. I got one of them. I found one of them because Tony, you told me it was in the private joint. I went in and grabbed that, and I ended up deleting another one by mistake. So I deleted some work by mistake. But salute to y'all though, man. I got a couple more. I got like every day I came out, man. I got more and more subscribers every day I came out, man. They trying to get us monetized not too long. When we get monetized, we all gonna eat and have fun. Don't let a nigga like me get monetized. It probably won't be long after that before they knock me off. But like we gonna rock with it till the wheels fall off. Okay, that's it right there for you. Okay, that's the one you gave me. Okay, got you. Got you, my nigga. I wrote it down. I ain't gonna forget today. I'm gonna look at it. Big Saw, salute. What's up with you, bro? Long time no see. Salute to y'all, man. The numbers still matching up. Y'all niggas is bulldogging for real. Niggas that came in and hit the like button and all that. I ain't gotta be talking too much shit today, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute the workers. Yes, sir. I seen you out there working, Big Saw. I seen you out there working. I seen you with the weight harness on. I seen you with the weight harness on, giving the resistance, giving them the resistance train. Pretty dog, pretty dog. Y'all have some pretty red dogs, I see. Y'all like them pretty red dogs. Yes, sir. My Eagles on some bullshit. Hold up. So Eagles lost last night? Eagles end up losing that game last night? Eagles end up losing that game last night. Who the fuck was they playing? They was playing who was they playing? It was a good ass game though. Who was the fuck they playing? Because it was who was the fuck was they playing? San Diego. San Diego. Motherfucking what's the white boy name for San Diego? He's a bulldog too. What's that boy name? The quarterback for San Diego, a monster. He a monster. You know what I mean? He a monster. I ain't even gonna front. What's the boy name? Damn, I forgot his name. He a monster. That motherfucking boy good. I ain't even gonna front. That boy good. I always thought he was good. That boy for San Diego, that quarterback for San Diego. Herbert, that's his name. What's up, family? Dorian in the house. Yeah, Herbert. That's his name, Herbert. Herbert Good. He a bulldog. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, they did Terrence Crawford wrong. They keep fucking with that man doing the wrong, man. I don't like that shit, man. That ain't right. That ain't right how they doing Crawford. I didn't even like, even though it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. I see, fam. It was a beautiful thing uh, that he won. You see the man celebrate. Ain't nobody really celebrate him though, man. He ain't had no like, he ain't really wasn't no after party, man. Salute to old Clarissa. Man, Clarissa threw a block party for him, man. Clarissa was out there rapping through a whole block party for him, man. Salute that, Clarissa. You know what I mean? She ain't let that man go out with no boom boom boom. And he's still married to his no, he not married. He not married to his baby mother. But he's still with her. They had like 7 kids. He ain't married her though. He ain't married. He ain't married her. But they is married in our world. They married. But yeah, them boys try to tax them. You get taxed for them belts, man. I didn't know you had to pay money for them belts. You got to pay money for them belts. You don't just get them because you won the fight. You still got to pay some money for the belts, man. That shit is crazy. He ain't gonna defend his undisputed crown, so that's why they stripped him. Oh, okay, okay. I thought it's because he ain't want to pay that 300,000. So they tried to charge that man 300,000 for that green jump. And where the fuck is Javante? I don't know where the fuck Javante is. What, he locked up again? What the fuck happened to Javante? What's going on with him? Hold on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 10% sanction fee. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I hear a lot of some of the boxes is coming out telling the man, just pay the shit. A lot of them coming out just saying, man, just pay the shit or whatever, whatever, whatever. Some people saying, man, that shit is extortion. Uh, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I mean, to me, Big Saw, I look at it like it's like you conditioning your dog going down to one of them confirmation shows, and you win the confirmation show, you win the wall climb, and you win the lure chase or whatever the fuck. And they give you the medals. I mean, they give you the ribbons and the trophies and shit. But then they give you a ticket too that you owe for those things. You owe for the trophy. You owe for the ribbons and all that. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Big Saw. They tell you it's some confirmation show sanction fee for these ribbons and these trophies, motherfucker. You have some confirmation show sanction fee. Is you going for that shit? Come on, man. I'll be like, man, you can have the trophy. You can have the people seeing me win. That's what Bud talking. Bud said, man, the people see me win. There ain't nothing y'all can say that ain't the champion and all that. Y'all can have these belts back. The people seeing who won. Keep my 300,000. I'll keep my 300,000 too. Then he started breaking it down. He went all the way in, started saying how the boxers pay for these people, these promoters and shit, pay for everything, as far as them traveling, they hotel rooms, they dinners, and they extravagant hotels, extravagant dinners and shit. So they just riding off the fucking boxers tab. The boxers pay for all this type of shit. You know what I mean? That comes out of their purse, I guess. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's that big hat shit, man. That's that big hat shit. That's that big hat shit. And then you demanding from the workers. You demanding from the workers money and shit from a nigga that's just got beat upside his head and all that type shit. You want this nigga with black eyes and motherfucking half concussion, and he got to kick out 300,000. So that mean the shit left over. You know he got medical bills and shit like that. If he don't got them now, he gonna have them in the future. Y'all niggas crazy, man. That shit ain't right. Not for no, not nah, man. I wouldn't even want y'all have to do it at a fucking confirmation show. Had to pay for no sanction fees. Javante matches. Oh, Javante lost his marbles. He said Javante marbles is loose. He done got hit in the head too many times. He really hurt somebody. Crawford never has defended the undisputed belts in any division that he has won them in. You right, Big C. Okay, y'all on Bud ass. Toyo, you gotta pay to play at the confirmation shows. That's what I heard, quick. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, man. Nobody will ever outwork me, Big Hill. Facts. Salute. I wouldn't pay for that gold plated bullshit belt either. Right, quick. Why ninjas get mad when you tell them your puppies are not for sale? Um, Shit. I don't know, John. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't had that problem. That's a good problem. Fuck them. If they ain't for sale, they ain't for sale. But shit, just the fact that they mad you ain't got them for sale, that mean they want that shit. They want that shit, man. So that shit, I would take that as a good jump. Fuck them. You feel like they gonna do something to you, son? You worried about them? Fuck them, man. They kind of rubbed you the wrong way. The way they, what they sounded real salty and shit when you did it. Like they might double back on you or something, man. Well, you already know if you smell it, you just, you got your cameras, and handle that shit accordingly. No means no. Fuck them. But that's a good thing. Motherfuckers want your puppies, and you say they ain't for sale. And that's refreshing, because puppies be for sale around this motherfucker all the time, it seems like. So it's refreshing to hear motherfuckers say, I ain't selling none of mine, I'm keeping mine. That's refreshing. So yeah, the fact that they getting mad, you must got some good shit. Hell, he made 50 million. He could have paid it. Kramer, what's wrong, man? Why you on Bud head like that, man? Why you on Bud head like that? God damn, you on Bud head, man. Bubbleback boys. Oh shit. Hey, 10% sanction fee belts, 30% promoters, trainers fee, 10% then you gotta pay taxes on the money. Hey man, look at all that. 10, 30, and another 10. That's 40% already. They got 60% left. And then you saying you gotta pay taxes on the 60%. Come on, man. And that nigga was in there fighting, though. It wasn't like he was in there painting or something. Painting and shit. This nigga was in there fighting. Nigga was in there fighting, and you taking all the money back from that. That don't seem right. Them niggas should have to fight for their 30% or something. For they sanction fees. They should have to do something. He already did his work. Now they should have to do something. Race or some shit. They should have to race or something. They should have to do something for they little, so he can enjoy watching them do something. Yeah, I got y'all money, but I need y'all to do some work for it. Fuck that. That's what be the problem with all these competitions and games and shit. I think It need to be. It need to be. The workers need to be. The retired workers and shit need to be in charge of more of the shit. So the workers down there, they can respect some shit when niggas saying shit. They could look up, be like, okay, well, he a worker, he a worker, he been down here, so I guess that's how I gotta go. But when they look up there and see the people talking and got their hands out collecting money and they don't, these motherfuckers ain't no workers, it make the workers feel a certain type of way. So you gotta have some workers, retired workers or something that's at the top of these things. That's and they supposed to be at the top of these companies. They should be the judges and the officials and the rule makers and the doing the framework of the whole competition. It should be done by workers. More and more, the big heads should get the fuck up out of there. The big hats should get the fuck up out of there. Now I know the big hats. The workers might have needed the money for them to get us in the game some type of way. All right, big hats, sit back sometimes. Sit back. Take your profit. Sit back. Let the shit go. Make another joint. Keep it moving. Double back. Check out the workers. See how they was doing. You playing boss. You don't gotta be dancing in everybody videos and shit and doing all that and trying to collect money. That's that whole bullshit. Once you set the shit up for the workers, that was your job. Big money, big wig, motherfuckers. Once you set up the platforms or the framework of it, because the people need you and you was needed, your money was needed, and I know you're gonna do it and make sure you get something back from it. But you don't gotta make motherfuckers you don't gotta enslave motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta double back and keep getting bags. Nah. Let the workers give you a bag, wanna give you a bag. You're gonna get your first bag off the top with your money back that you invested and some profit. Now move on to your next business adventure. Don't try to whore each thing out that you fucking making for workers when you making it for the workers. Talking to NBA, NFL, boxing, MMA, any of that shit that y'all motherfuckers doubling back on these niggas. Because I ain't know nothing about that they had pay for the fucking belts and shit. And they paying for y'all niggas eating and go to hotels. He would have paid it. It was the principal. He wanted to see if he would get the Canelo treatment. And he didn't. Okay, Big C. Okay, Big C. Talk to us, Big C. What's the Canelo treatment? Salute. That's interesting. It's never been right. They always trying to overtax us. Just like when we own shit, we have to continue to pay taxes on things that we've done paid for. To me, it's too much. Salute. Salute that. I done heard about the 5-year tax breaks. I don't know if it's true or not, but when I was younger, and I used to be wondering how these people just come over and get businesses and be flourishing immediately. Some of the older heads tell me some of them get a 5-year tax break. They ain't even got to pay the taxes for 5 years. I'm like, damn, do we get that? Nah, you don't get that. You was born over here. You was over here. So like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. That's like a double whammy. It's like a double whammy, man. And like folks said, that shit been going on, man. That shit been going on. Damn, we buy soul food from everybody, but the soul food people. Got everybody coming over here selling soul food to us, and we buying it. We buy their food, we buy Chinese food, we buy the Italian food, Jamaican food. We buy everybody food. We buy everybody food. Got good soul food joints, but they very, you know how it is. You know your good soul food joints. You know what I mean. It ain't a whole lot of them or whatever. And but salute to them though. We need some more grocery stores and some laundromats, yo. And don't let us get a gas station, a couple gas stations, man. Get a gas station and shit like that. Laundromat, gas station, um, laundromat, gas station. Some liquor stores. I mean, liquor stores. Definitely get the liquor store, whatever, whatever. Man, come on, man. They always doing it. Liquor stores. Niggas gonna party anyway. We do the most partying, drinking and shit. Why can't we eat off our own money? Liquor stores, gas stations, grocery stores, you know what I mean? Laundromats. I ain't gonna lie, I seen a lot of barbers come up. I got a couple friends on barber shops and shit. And I like it's a good look. They ain't never leave it alone. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's a good look. I seen that in the community. I seen that. Um, and I like how the white people come in there. The white people come in there and get their cuts too from the black people. I like when I see that. I like when I see that. Some of them some got the good white barbers too that cut my everybody like that. Round here, right here, round here be alright. It be alright when it come down to that. Shit, why I was refreshed and surprised when I seen the type of white boys that was coming in the black barber shops. Yeah, they getting the fades and shit too. Salute. Yeah, salute that. Everybody getting tight, man. Get tight, man. Christmas coming up in another 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, almost, a little bit more than 2 weeks. It's never been right. Let me see. Okay. Solo, salute, brother. Salute. Yeah, real talk, though. Real talk. Or you could beat all that and just buy the land and shit, right? And you could build that shit probably, or find some type of way to build shit like that. And do like they do. Strike it up if you got it. Strike it up if you got it. Tonight, Tuesday. To Tuesday, what we got tonight? What's the Bulldog show tonight? GHK and them. GHK Reloaded tonight. Yes, sir. Like and subscribe if y'all. Anybody in here that ain't subscribed yet? Like and subscribe. Welcome to the projects where we salute the workers. Get the work done. Yeah, I was listening to that old Crenshaw jump. Listen to that old Crenshaw Ed joint. What was it? The art of hanging paper. The art of paper hanging. I was listening to that old jump. So Ed said Dabo ain't start till he was 3 years old. He ain't click on till he was 3 years old. Old Dabo. Old Dabo. Now, the question is, did they breed him before he turned on? That's the question. That's the question. If he ain't turned on in 3 years, till he was 3 years old, and we talking about Dabo, I want to ask, before we get to anything, well, what made you hold him for 3 years? What made you hold him for 3 years? And Did you breed him before he turned on? Did you have something on the ground just waiting for him to turn on? So when he turned on, you'd be like, okay, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. You know, hey, just asking. Somebody might know. Could y'all tell if he was bred before he turned before 3? Because they say he ain't turned on until 3. Yeah, that was an interesting joint though. Yes, that was an interesting joint. Talking about Stomping Out, all them dogs. Talking about all them dogs. Black Widow, all them motherfuckers. Carver wasn't the only one hanging papers. They was hanging papers together. They was all hanging papers together. They was trying to make product. They was putting that product on the ground. They was trying to make product. That was the days of the product. They just want to put product on the ground. The boys was like the wild, wild west out there. They ain't give fuck. Motherfuckers ain't give fuck about the papers. The motherfucking boys was paper shuffling. You know what I mean? As soon as somebody stand up, oh, throw them on them. Throw these on him. Throw these on her. Ooh, let's get it out there. Boom, bang, bing, bing. Product on the ground. They putting product out there. Putting product out there to the workers. Putting product out there to the workers. You know, you gotta understand the times it was. People want a product. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't tripping off that shit. That's why they can really get away with it. That shit, some of that shit they was getting away back then, they would never be able to get away with it nowadays. It was just the times. Some of it you gotta take with a grain of salt. It was just the times. You know what I mean? It was just the times. And a lot of them dudes, the way they carried it, uh, they standing on a lot of that shit. They standing on they hanging papers. They standing on lying to you. Some of them was keeping your dog when you sitting down in the breed to the joint. They might want your joint and keep it and be like, and what? You know what I mean? And niggas still salute all that shit. But yeah, they was doing it real greasy back then. Your famous motherfuckers was keeping your dog and saying, man, and what? I like this one. I don't know it's yet. Boom, boom. Keeping that shit. Dare you drive down there and say something. Yeah, the game built on that. Lying to you, told you they lying, and what? And what? All you gonna do is go whisper to the other people, tell you, and I bet not. Yeah, who doing that? I forgot his name, doing all that. Got one dude, got one dude was beefing with Carver. These dudes ain't just like no soft ass niggas, man. They wasn't just no soft ass white boys or black dudes. They wasn't soft cakes, man. They wasn't soft cakes fucking with these dogs. You know what I mean? It wasn't soft cakes. I think one of them white boys got so mad. I think Carver lied to him. He went over there, hung the dog, and left the dog hanging in front of his door. Some shit like that. Something went on, and it was his dog. Like I ain't nobody breeding to this joint. I ain't, man. Look, sure as shit, man. Sure as shit. Niggas done went into yards. Man, all types of shit that happen, man. It's the bulldog community. Salute. Sounds like you got that good. Oh yeah, nigga. You got the good. You got the Bubba Kush, nigga. Mine just some no name. Mine just some black pedigree fire. Mine some black pedigree fire. But you hear me over here? That shit working. That shit working, my nigga. But shit, that Bubba Kush sound right. You know, good pedigree Bubba Kush you smoking on. Yeah, good pedigree. You see mine working though. It's just like the dogs. Just like the dogs. You say, damn. I know you say you had some no name shit, but goddamn that shit working. That's just like the dogs, man. We don't give a fuck if we get it black. You know, if it's supposed to get lit up, we gonna light it up if we can. You know, we gonna light it up. That's what we stand on around this motherfucker, lighting them motherfuckers up. When you give a good worker, you know when you got a good worker. When you give a good worker a dog, it don't matter about that shit. What you talking about, them papers or whatever. All he know, he gonna light some shit up if it's supposed to get lit up. He already know that when he take me, he gonna light some shit up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, there, this one right here gonna get lit up. We're gonna see what's happening. Confidence. 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 Making it fit, salute. Maurice Carver was a killer, not a guy to be fucked with. Halliburton found out the hard way. Damn. Yeah, it was a couple of them. I heard that motherfucker hooting wasn't no joke. And some of them was rollers and all that shit. Rollers and rollers. They was the rollers and villains. I heard hooting wasn't no whore. Carver wasn't no whore. Who else was it? Tudor wasn't no whore. Corvino. Shit. Corvino wasn't no whore. Shit. Couple of motherfuckers, y'all done heard the stories. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I keep it real. Like, you know what I mean? I know I'm blessed to be in the era that I came up in. I probably would have died 16 times coming up with pops and them in the era before me. Or even in the slave era. If I would have died that day 16 times, come on, man. I ain't built for that shit. I ain't built for some of that shit them my folks went through and shit like that. I can't say that shit. I know it. I seen it. Seen some of the shit. No, not for me. The work, the jobs they had, the work, the hours they had put in. You know what I mean? Shit. My daughter mother, my daughter, my daughter mother's father from Carolina, when he was coming up, I forgot how many brothers and sisters he got. But he used to drive the kids to school, right? That's what they told me, right? I was like, oh, all right. But they say he used to work at the tobacco joint in the morning first. Knock out that shit first. Then he pick up the kids for school and take them to school. You know, that was already vicious. But then they told me he was still in school at the time. So I said, hold the fuck up. No, he was still in school. So yeah, he going to school too. Dropping the little kids off, he going to school. He working at the tobacco joint. Working there. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Salute the workers, man. Come on, man. He told me they'd cut class sometimes with some of the white people, the big plantations and big joints. When they had work, they would cut class and shit to go work because they'd get $1 or some shit. Like, I think that's when it's good. Or he kicking out $1. So and so, Mister what's his name, kicking out $1 today. They need help over there, so they cutting class for shit like that. You hear me? Going to somebody's field to be a field hand and get $1. Get $1. You heard me? $1. You did $1, man. You know what I mean? And he's still living. Just shook his hand last week. I just shook his hand last week. He's still living, man. I show that guy, show them people respect every time, man. I don't say much at all when I'm around them type cats. Last time I shook his hand, I said, "What's up?" He said, "I'm just here for the." What he said? "I'm just here for the beer." That's how he said. That's what he said. I was in his house. Salute. Salute. Y'all got peoples like that too, man, that y'all gotta respect. I think Fat Bill said it. If I'm not mistaken. Chizan. What Fat Bill say, JC? What Fat Bill say? Yeah, man, those was workers, man. Those was workers. Hooten was a rat. Hooten was police. Yeah, he was the rollers. He was a rat. He was the sheriff. He was the sheriff or some shit. And them niggas was trying, and the people was trying to get him. People was trying to get him. Man, it was a whole bunch of rats and shit. You can't call one of them a rat and not. You can't call one of them a rat and let the other little mice float around. That's why, like, yo, JC, JC, and you should know, JC. You know the whole motherfucking shit been full of rats. It been full of rats, man. It been full of rats, man. Sad, but it's true. Been full of rats. Some of the legends, some of the motherfuckers niggas be saluting. You know, you know, you know. Come on, man. You know, so when you call one of them a rat, you got to call out the little mice and all that shit too. Call out the mice, all of them. Like so, it's so many of them. You know, just leave that shit. Leave the shit alone. Leave the shit alone, man. Leave the shit alone. Then you gonna have somebody gonna say some shit like he wasn't a rat, and get mad at you for saying that they wasn't rats. You know what I mean? And then you know, you know all that shit. So man, you know it's rats. All it is rats, yam heads, meth heads, weed heads, drunks, and worse as shit than that. Worse as shit than that. Worse of the shit than that. All that shit all up in there, man. Just make sure you ain't none of that shit. Make sure we the workers. We the workers. Fuck that shit. That's why, fuck them motherfuckers, man. Don't even say that. Don't even say nothing. Fuck it. Understand in your motherfucking way. You handle shit accordingly. You know how it is. Ain't, you know, don't mind me though, JC. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, man. But it's a lot of rats, a lot of mice. Hooten's son was the story of Black Hawk Down. Yes, it was, Mr. Dickie Foster, my bulldog brother Dickie. Yes, it was. Yes, he was. Yes, that was. I say that too. His son definitely was one of them Black Hawk Down dudes for sure. One of them Black Hawk Down dudes. Man, it's a lot of them. It's a couple guys in the community. The community got a rich history, and it's sad but true shit. Some amazing shit, some vicious shit, some rat shit, some mice shit, snake shit. Some of the women that stole shit. You know what I mean? Some of the women was ruthless. Some of the women was ruthless. Took niggas best dogs and shit off the yard. All these stories is intertwined, man. All that shit there, man. The dog's still here, handed down to us. Now, what position is y'all playing? The dog's handed to us. Now, I call y'all workers because y'all are here listening to me. Somebody, if y'all forgot to hit the like, please. The numbers ain't matching up. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to. Share it to your friends and shit. Say it's your man, your brother Toyo talking shit. You know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. Share it. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. But yeah, the dogs was handed down to us. The dogs survived all that bullshit. The dogs probably happy to be with us. Now, like, damn, I'm glad y'all got me. Boom. Now you gotta handle yours accordingly on your watch. That's all it is. That's all it is to it. When it got to your watch, down in your joint, how you handling your shift? How you handling your shift? Just think about it if we was back then. The rub masters and all that type shit that you had to deal with. And you just by yourself, talking the shit, and you back then with Tudor and these motherfuckers that, man, they see you a mile away coming, man. They see you a mile away coming, and you coming with your dog. Some of you niggas think that y'all could go back there in time. Don't worry, it's gonna be soon. Y'all gonna find out sooner or later. But some of y'all niggas think y'all could take y'all dogs today back in time and holler at old Tudor and Carver and all them niggas. I know y'all feel like a real bulldog. Like, yeah, I take my shit back there. Man, you niggas probably be scared. Scared go around them boys. Y'all probably scared go around them boys. That's why I said, man, I probably would have been knocked off 4 or 5 times trying to come up around them guys, man. I probably be in the ground about 4 or 5 times. Because I'm not going for different shit that folks behind us, behind us, they had to go for. Even though you say, nah, they ain't had to go for that. Different shit that been said to them. The first black motherfuckers did, man, niggas been called niggas and all that shit. Acting like they ain't head and shit. Some niggas head act like they head and still talk. Hey, Nick, that's my nigga. Or different shit, man. Come on, you know how it was. You ain't going for that. You ain't going for that. You wasn't back then. You wasn't back then. You know, it ain't like you would have changed nothing. You might have been saying what you might have been causing some ruckus when you was back there, but they'd have put your ass in the ground. They called them the thoroughest niggas nigga back then. And them niggas had this septic. But they just had a good dog. They wanted their dog to be shown. Some of them even had the baddest dog there. And they had to take the loss because the people cheated them and called them niggas. And called them niggas. They had the best dog there. But they left with a loss and got called niggas. Hey, hey, y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Let me see. Nah, Norman was straight tough guy. I can't imagine him snitching. Norman was the police. It wasn't about him snitching. He was a sheriff. He ain't had to say he was snitching. He had the badge on, didn't he? I think Norman had the badge on. Norman was a fucking sheriff or something. So y'all saying he snitching and shit. The nigga job was a sheriff. So how could he be snitching? He was the sheriff. He was the sheriff, and that was one of the things that made him a motherfucker target, because they was like, this motherfucker the sheriff and he doing this other shit. They was mad at him. So like, nah, like he wasn't snitching. He was telling you I'm the sheriff, motherfucker, and it is what it is. That's what he was saying. That's why I say, man, some of us couldn't live back then. Cause we don't understand certain shit now. We don't understand how it was and shit. So yeah, I can see some of y'all niggas getting that thing put on y'all. That motherfucking thing be put on y'all quick. Or y'all be running haul ass, and or y'all wouldn't even be at them type shows. Motherfuckers probably would have poodles and shit. I wouldn't be around that motherfucker. They call the motherfucking niggas, calling you nigga and making you take a loss, and you got a whole ass up. But I wouldn't be around there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been around there. They come take your good dog, make you give him the dog, make you give him the dog. Come on, man. Make you give him the dog. Yeah, we gonna need that up off you. We gonna need that up off you. He said, I'm bringing the Black Panthers for security. Yeah. Hey, but you gonna have to pay them too. You had to pay them too, because they like, man, we ain't going down there to no motherfucking fucking dog show with your ass. You gonna have to pay them. You had to pay them. So you gonna have to have some money, but like, yeah, you had to have somebody there like that. Still, the show might not go on because they see you got all them motherfuckers. The show might not go on. It just might be a battle right there when they see you come through town like that. Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? I might not even make no show. Yeah, be careful on the roads, Dickie. If you out on the road, you say you off today though. Cortland Ross, Cortland up in here. Cortland, I must have missed people up here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you ain't hit it. Double down and hit that motherfucking like. The numbers ain't matching up. They was matching up at first, goddamn it. But salute, salute the workers. You take the dogs off today. Back then, you'll be so far ahead, you won't even have to worry about a rub. Woo wee, shit, shit, shit. That's confidence, though. That's confidence from the youngest. That's confidence from the youngest. I knew somebody in here was feeling like that. I knew it. I told y'all, I said, I bet y'all niggas feel like y'all could take y'all dogs back there now and holler at old Tudor. We got one right there, Courtney. Courtney said, man, I'd be so far ahead of them motherfuckers, I wouldn't even be worrying about no motherfucking rub. I'd be so far ahead of them motherfuckers. I like to see that, Courtney. I like to be there. I like to be there. I like to be a fly on the wall when you try to do that shit. I like to see. I like the confidence though. I like the confidence. You know what I mean? I like the confidence. I like to see the whole trip. I like to see you go there, go back there. I wish they had AI could take your ass back there right now. Let us see. I wish we had something we could see your ass go back there with the dog you talking about and see that shit. It sound good to us right here up here. But I like your ass. I like to see if your ass go back there. I like to see you go through the whole 8 week jump. I like to see you call. I like to see how you even get in the circle. You must be a bad man, Cortland Ross. That's what's up. Salute. Salute. Ben Brockton, salute. Norman got snitched on by Jerry A. Jerry A. Damn. Ben came in just like that. Hold on, y'all. It wouldn't surprise me. Ain't nothing surprise me. Oh my gosh. Badass dogs. Badass dogs. Shit. Y'all make these guys into things they really ain't. Literally just regular guys with dogs. Somebody said, how the fuck you know, Ben? Unless you 160 years old, how the fuck do you know? Unless you two the grandson, or Hooten's grandson, or Maurice Carver great nephew, or Bloom, and you might be. But yeah, they said, how the fuck he know? Y'all make these guys into things they really. How the hell you know? That's what that's what we asked. Let us live in our dreams, god damn it. Let us live in our shit, god damn it. Unless you gonna tell us some new shit. Tell us some new shit then. You know what I mean? Tell us some new shit. Dude, unless you cause Cortland already said he would have been back down there with his shit. He'd be back down there. He'd be ahead of the game if he went back there. So what you feel like, Ben, with you and your dogs? Stu, sound like you sound like you one of them. Like, you know what I mean? You and your dogs today could go back there and be fine, huh? Fine and dandy, huh? Make some noise, huh? I'm just wondering. I ain't saying you ain't. I'm just wondering. I like the confidence. I like the bulldog confidence. Exactly. Regular guys with dogs. I think the legend of Zebo bigger than Zebo. Boy, y'all talking some shit. Y'all talking some shit, boy. I said, Cortland, I would love to see you and your dog. And you go to where Zebo at or whatever. You go looking for Zebo. I would like to see it. It sound good up here though, 2025. But like, yeah, man, I wish we could go back there, man. That's how I be thinking when you say shit like that. I be like, yo, I wish he had a chance. I would want to see you. I would want to see how you act. I want to get your facial expressions and all that shit. I'm gonna see when them boys looking at you, cause I can already see how they gonna be looking at you when you walking up with the dog. I just want to see how you gonna be looking at them, and how your dog gonna be looking. That's what I'm talking about. But it sound good, Cortland. I ain't even gonna front. That shit sound fire. I know you safe as a motherfucker though saying that shit. You safe as shit saying that shit. Ben Brockton said BB only got poodles. Ben Brockton only got poodles. well, well, hey Ben, you know something? You know something? You got poodles talking like that, saying them guys regular ass cats and shit. They regular ass cats. I guess. I guess. Shit. I let the legends be legends. Fuck them. They hey. You know, I ain't going back there looking for my. Hey, I could dig what y'all saying though. That's the bulldog spirit, you know. And we workers up in here, so yeah. Salute y'all for even saying that. But like I say, I would just like to see that shit. I would just I would like to peek at it. I'm ready to roll up this one. I was transferring dog food. Grab the 40-pound bag up right. I just cut it open right, grabbed it up, man. You know, moving fast and shit. Moving fast. I told you I need a new back and shit. But anyway, I grabbed and shit up, moving real fast. The motherfucking fell out my hand. Fucking brand new bag of dog food. All on the motherfucking everywhere. hey, they bulldog of the day. That shit got scooped back up. Scoop back up. I try to find every little pebble. All that shit was scooped back up. Hey, I ain't lying to you. Shit, scoop back up in the bag. Boom. Shit. Some of them gonna have a little hay up in they shit and all that. Hey, gonna have to be. Hey, shit. I ain't lying to you. Little hay up in that motherfucking little this and that. The Legend of Zebo. He was a 7-time Rom junk. And I would bet my house that you never put hands on a dog like Zebo. And neither have I. Okay, making it fit. They know they was gonna start somebody up. They knew they was gonna start somebody up. All that shit they was talking, I know. That nigga went right for Zebo too. He ain't playing around. Salute, Cortland. he went right for Zebo. Like shit, I'm doing it big. Fuck, I'm playing around for. Yeah, you get through that one, you a bad motherfucker. You go back there, get that done. Come your ass back up here. We gonna salute you. That nigga was bulldog dreaming. Salute, brother. Soul power. Salute. Shit is funny. How about Boomerang? We gonna wash him too? Shit, if they wash Zebo, you know they gonna wash Boomerang. Only legend I look up to in dogs is Bob Fritz. Bob Fritz. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him? He said only one he look up to is Bob Fritz. He owned Chinaman with Vinny, changed conditioning and became a multimillionaire who sold muscle milk to Pepsi. Okay, Ben showed the work and everything. Ben said the work and why he salute him and everything. Okay, I ain't know that about Bob Fritz. Salute that, Ben. Yeah. We needed you to say something though. We needed you to say something. And that was cool. You dropped a jewel for us. Salute that, Ben. Courtney said, laugh out loud, I'm gonna need that deed. Oh shit. He putting a deed up there. Shit. Ben didn't Bob release a book recently? Okay. Oh, Bob Fritz. That's what I'm talking about, Ben. That's what I'm talking about. School us in on some shit. See, right there, you help the youngest out or help the community out. You know what I mean? Just the fact that you was talking about all that shit about all the motherfuckers and then you said that name, Bob Fritz. So now that's gonna make them go see what this nigga about, Bob Fritz. And you threw out there You threw out there his work, the hustle with the dogs, and um, you know how he did it all the way. Hey, salute to that shit. That's good work. That's good work. He ended up selling the muscle milk to Pepsi. Yeah, salute the workers. He sound like a worker. He sound like a worker. And what better, who better to ask than workers? So yeah, salute Bob Fritz. Just on the strength of Ben Brockton. On the strength of Ben Brockton. Yeah, we gonna do it like that. He had any other dogs um besides Chinaman? He got any other work? He put his signature on any other dogs that you could think of? It ain't gonna be long though before somebody, you know, we're gonna see how long he could last without somebody putting some salt on his name. You know how they do. You know how they do. Cause you done brung him up. Seem like he's shining with the work you just said. Ain't no dirt on him. See how long he could last out this motherfucker without a motherfucker dragging him through the mud. But so far he doing good. He doing good. I I like the Chinaman dogs. I think the Chinaman dogs, uh, Chinaman dogs, good dogs. That's all I can say. Chinaman dogs, good dogs. You know, and taking with a given. That's give it that you're getting it from a good yard. That's what I'm talking about. Everything when we say good dogs to me, I'm talking about when I say good dogs because you find good dogs anyway. So when I say good dogs, I'm taking it away as though you understand that you just can't go anywhere and get the shit, you know what I mean, and expect to have, you know what I mean, it's garbage every in all the lines. I'm just saying if it, uh Chinaman numbers to me, Chinaman numbers are off of reputable breeders or whoever following the process, right? Whatever. Chinaman you usually give you something that you can work with. But uh I ain't talking about the ones strictly from that you go to Bulldog Hill and get it. I never got a dog from Bulldog Hill, so I don't know about those ones. I know about the ones that get remixed. You know, the ones that the ones I seen came from the Black Brothers, and I'm sure they had to start from Bulldog Hill or somewhere or whatever. And the ones I'm talking about, they ain't had to keep going on name on the jump. It go back to the China man shit, whatever. But you ain't they ain't had to keep going the name on the shit. So it's other shit. So, but they would tell you it's China man dog. It's a China man dog, whatever. So that's why I'm saying that. You know where to get the book? Who got a book? Oh, the Fritz book. Somebody got a book. Bob Fritz was on Fat Bill's show a few months back. I'd like to get the book when it comes out. Okay, I missed that. He must have went private on that motherfucking show. That must have been a members only jump. The Bob Fritz joint must have been a members only joint, I'm sure. You know where to get the book. Somebody asked, do you know where to get the book? Making it fit. Somebody said something about Jeep the other day. Somebody said something fucked up about Jeep the other day. Shit, matter of fact, it might have been Ed Crenshaw today when I was listening to the shit. He might have said something slight about Jeep. I don't know. And Honey Bunch. I think he said he was talking about a whole bunch of shit. Just talking about the art of paper hanging. I like. Let me see. Oh shit. He said something about Pete Sparks bought some dogs from Dawson. Now I don't know if it's the Dawson that I've been looking for, but it's a pop Dawson from the Georgia, I think Georgia or Alabama. But I know that dude Pop Dawson, he had came from Georgia or Alabama to Maryland, and his puppies and shit was in high demand. Whoever he was, I've been trying to find somebody from down south know him. Pop Dawson, that's what they call him. I don't know his first name. But I heard Ed talking about some guy named Dawson when he was talking about Sparks today. I don't know, because I know Pop said everybody wanted some of them Dawson pups. Some of the Pop Dawson pups. They used to meet at the motherfucking wherever them farmers and motherfuckers meet at and shit. And Sparks used to be there, Pops and them be there. Shit, they be selling puppies, all that. They let shit boogie there and everything. Back in the day. And it was talking about that lightning shit heavy too. A lot of them boys was cooking with that lightning shit. Lightning came from Baltimore too. A lot of motherfuckers was talking about that lightning shit. Lightning was a worker, his father was a worker, and all that shit. I think he went out west with the shit, but he started old Baltimore. They already know. All these dogs, all these dogs look good as a motherfucker and shit like that till they don't. All of them look like that till they don't. Salute, the brother Wordless gave us a nice jewel the other day. Wordless throughout there, we all saluted that shit. Wordless said, man, for real, these dogs is the hero. We the sidekicks. Yeah. He said that shit was special when he said it. He said the dogs got their own journey. They the hero. We the sidekicks. Yeah. Good. I said that was a good statement for the t-shirt for the workers. Fire in the hole. Fire in the motherfucking hole. Who I looked at, who I was talking about, Art. So Art did come on. It was Eli, then Eli Jr., then Art. Okay. Eli Jr., then Art. And then whatever Art threw. Some people say Art wasn't all that. Then some people say Art was the best Eli dog. Anybody see any pictures of Mr. Boudreaux with? Every time I see Mr. Boudreaux with a dog, it was a black dog. It was a black dog. I'm sure some of y'all seen pictures with other colors, but every time remember Mr. Boudreaux, he had a nice, pretty black dog, nice, good-looking black dog. Proud of them black dogs. The gas house stuff. What's up with the gas house stuff? Anybody know anything about the gas house stuff they be talking about? I only seen them with black dogs. Yeah, me too, y'all. Salute, y'all. The gas house stuff. Anybody had any of that shit or know anything about that type shit? Pop said he had some gas house shit before. Some gas house shit. Blind Billy. Blind Billy. Blind Billy. Okay, Blind Billy. We was talking about father and son breedings one day. People, some like uh like pops don't like to do the father son breeding, and I heard other people don't like to do the. I mean, damn, I said father son breeding. Don't nobody want to do no father son breeding. Um, mother mother to son breeding, mother son breeding. Some people shy away from that. You know what I mean? Mother, the mother son jump. Now, other people say it's the same shit. Mother, son, father, daughter. You know, neither side is wrong. Neither side is wrong. I want to say that neither side is wrong. It's a choice of what the fuck you rolling with. But I was thinking about Dirty Mary, because I like to concentrate on the female too, and I was told to look at Dirty Mary when you want to concentrate on the female. Look how he was breeding Dirty Mary. So I'm sure Dirty Mary probably was bred to some of her sons or grandkids. If I never looked into that. I never looked into if she was bred to any of her sons or her grandkids. I never really looked like that. Or was Honey Bunch bred to any of her sons or any of her grandkids? You know, just to get some references and shit. Tornado, Queen of Hearts. Was they bred to any of their sons or grandkids? You know, how many times? You know, just to see where the people that had those good females did they try it? Did they try it? You know, to give us a kind of a reference point. We definitely see a lot of father daughter shit. So we can admit that we see a lot of father daughter shit that be working. So, you know, just interesting to find the badass females. You know, did they do the same thing with them to their sons? And did they get the same type of results as the father daughter when they do the badass mom to her son or her grandson? Calypso, salute. I did a half brother sister breeding where they had the same dam and puppies came out. Oh shit. shit, shit, man. That probably something like that probably could have happened anyway. They probably was something, you know, something how that happened. That probably could have happened. That probably was the genetic joint, you know, that it probably just wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. But I think something could happen like that on a father daughter type shit too. That seemed like too tight. You might not even have known it was tight as it was. Even though you knew it was a half brother sister, it might have been somewhere else they was related to. Something happened. Yeah, he should have been alright with that. He should have been alright with that. Unless that line was already something was too tight. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. That's all that was. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. They said Pat Patrick was breeding that shit. Shit was coming out the form. He was keeping them like shit. They say shit was deformed on the yard. I don't know how true it was. They say he was really inbreeding. Oh, Pop's only reason too. Pop's only reason that he said he don't like to do it. He said they be crazy. He said they be crazy. That's what his reason was. I just remember that. He said his reason, only reason he ain't because they be crazy. So some of y'all like crazy. Some of y'all like crazy. So that's probably why, you know, y'all don't shy away from that shit. Some of y'all like crazy. But that was his reason. He said they be crazy. When you do the daughter son shit, he ain't like them because they be crazy. So if he's saying crazy, it must be a super duper crazy to where as though if he ain't like it, something must be. That bitches must they must be just they must be just crazy, like you say. So some of y'all might be looking for that. You better have jobs for them. That's all I can say. You better have jobs for shit you be wanting and creating. Don't just put that shit in anybody's hands or whatever that ain't got no jobs for them when you breeding like that. That's what I always say. When you breed like that, like you should be keeping that shit yourself and find jobs for it. You know, cause like the mistakes happen when you. And I know all of us need money sometimes and all that, but some of that shit that you and your mad scientist shit in your lab creating and all that shit, you ain't supposed to get that shit to the unwitting, the unknowing ass public and shit that just want to pet or something that ain't got no job for no shit that you in the mad lab creating. And you don't never want no fucked up shit to happen on your watch behind your shit. If shit happen, you want it to be under controlled environment underneath your watch. No kids, no kids, no old folks. You know what I mean? Strong back niggas that could get in there with that hog when shit happen. You know, not no crocs and shit. You already getting in there with it like you a dog. fucking around. You know what I mean? Hey, with them crazy motherfuckers. That's what I say when you fucking with the wild. When you like to keep it to the wild, not the docile side. You know. I don't think none of us. Like I say, I don't think none of us. I don't know. It's probably some of y'all good warriors out there, good strong back youngers out there that could really handle one of them monsters from back in the day. One of them monsters from back in the day that they was in the woods hunting with and shit like that. Like I say, some of y'all would like to see y'all doing that, some of that shit. Have y'all ever made a breeding outcross and it not click or same out weird like an inbreeding? Yeah, cause some of them dogs be related anyway. That's all it be. Some of them be related and the papers don't even look like it's related or whatever, whatever. That's how you know shit be lying too, cause the dogs telling it right there, like when you know ain't no way certain shit supposed to be happening unless they was related. And you ain't get the dogs from the same people or nothing. They ain't nowhere near each other. They got different lines and all that. But somebody unknowingly lying or knowingly lying. And you found out when you bred some shit. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. More often than not. Yeah, some people, it's all on how you been raised in the dog. Some people say, like Pops, I think he'll say that, what he'll say? He'll say some total different shit about the line breeding and inbreeding. I forgot how he put it. Whereas though we say line breeding is you know, we say inbreeding is brother, sister, father, daughter, and mother, son. That's inbreeding. That's what we say. You did. And all the other shit is line breed. Now Pops says whole total different shit. I just don't remember at this time. But his shit might be the opposite of what the fuck we say. I don't know. It depends on who cooking in the kitchen. How they telling you. You know how chefs is and shit. They'll tell you like throw that fucking book away. Them good chefs, they be like once you get, but see, you gotta do all the book shit. This is what you gotta do all the book shit too. And then when you get to a certain point, you meet masters at they craft and shit, and they'll tell you throw the book away. It's just like martial arts or anything. Like you gotta learn all that shit first. Get your ones and twos down, and then when you get to the masters, they tell you throw that shit away. They tell you forget everything you learned, all that shit. Now let's get to letting the dogs talk. Or look how I'm cooking with this. Look how I'm cooking with that. Look at what this do. Look at what that do. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? If you get around good folks that could do that, you know what I mean? If you get up in one of those kitchens and get to see those master chefs, money don't get you there. Trust, loyalty, and being somebody that one of the chefs don't mind showing you stuff to, showing you how they cook and stuff. Being one of those ones that the chefs want to show off for and shit. Want you to eat their good food or want to show you how to make some shit. Boom, boom, boom. You know? Feel blessed or privileged when you're around those guys, young or old. Got young master chefs out here. You know? And the chefs argue a lot and they hate on each other. It's just the nature of the shit. The chefs hate on each other. The masters hate on each other too. The masters of the crafts, they hate on each other too. Very few of them don't hate, and they salute. But inside, it might not be called a hate. We'll call it hate, but it'd be like, you know what I mean? You mean when they talking to they motherfuckers in their kitchen, they talking they talking down on the next man in his kitchen. Believe me. They're like, yeah, see how that motherfucker, oh, you see how that shit always salty, all that salt. I don't use all that salt that motherfucker use, all that shit. They be saying all that shit. Some of us been in different kitchens. Salute, Calypso, if I ain't said salute. Yes, sir. Tuesday talk with Toyo. That's chilling, easy listening for the workers. Get y'all to y'all lunchtime hour, maybe. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, y'all niggas ready to be on lunch break. Help y'all through y'all shit. Man, I was there. Bob was in the chat for a good portion of the show. Okay. Get old Bob Fritz come down to the projects or something. Who could get one of the stars to come to the projects in the project chats or anything? I ain't got nothing to get them on the mic or nothing right now, but bring them on in the chat. Tell them y'all go out there and share it to them people. Say y'all be hanging in the project sometimes with Toyo. Nah, man, it's just chill. It's chill and shit. Workers and shit. Workers and shit. And they be, we be learning and we talk ass too. If they want some easy listening and shit. Salute the worker, Calypso. When you coming back out with some more interviews, bro? We waiting for some more interviews, bro. You hear the names? Bob Fritz, Top Shelf Bo. Top Shelf Bo, you need one with Top Shelf Bo, man. You need one with Top Shelf Bo. For real. Top Shelf Bo and Bob Fritz. I'm gonna be over there watching. Me and my folks will be over there. Me and some of the workers go. Me and the workers definitely gonna be watching. We waiting for you to come out. Who else I would like to see interview? Who would y'all like to see interview? Oh hell yeah, you can get pops all day. You can get pops all day. You can get pops all day. Salute that. He love that Calypso. Well, who else y'all? What y'all niggas? What y'all want to hear? Calypso be out back soon. Y'all better shoot out y'all requests. Y'all better shoot out y'all requests. They been yelling for somebody else too, Calypso. They been yelling for Towson and them. Towson and Cates. I think Pressure was yelling for him. Pressure was yelling for them too. Just throwing out some names, you know what I mean? That's all. Yeah, Chico would run it up too if he could get Chico. They talk shit about Chico, but they'll be there listening. They'll be over there to hear what Chico say. Oh my goodness. You already did, Fat Bill. You did twins and them. You had some fire joints though, yeah. Lockdown Rudy, Uncle Rudy, yeah. Salute, salute. Yeah, we miss you out here with them big ass mug of beer. That nigga got big beers, big beers. He drink big beers, big mug. Nigga be looking comfortable as shit. Like nigga, yeah, it's really being bulldogs. That nigga make sure he got big beers. He sit back. I like the setup. I like the whole setup. You be chilling. You making sure you chilling. And you directs the shit too. You directs the shit. Like yeah, you be like yeah. I want no like I want ooh. Yeah, I be liking them jumps. Salute to all y'all workers, man. Yeah, get the youngin too. Get the young man too. Courtland throwing out his team. Get the young man too. Yeah, he putting work out there. He putting that work out here. Get the young man too. Solo, I did half brother, half sister breeding, where they had the same dam, different sire. So that mean okay, you was doubling up on the female side, following you. Different side, and I have one, and she's fine, just crate, just like Pop said, just like Pop said. Oh, you hold on. Kinda like Pop said. Kinda. When you fucking with that female and them fucking with that female and that son type shit, crazy shit. That ain't what you said though. But I seen the double up on the mother, so I went somewhere else with it. She fine, she just crazy. Salute the work, Solo. You wasn't even saying what I was thinking in my head, but I just seen you doubling down on the mother. Yeah, see that's probably what pops don't mind that, but like you better not be trying to snap at him. He don't mind that shit, but like not the owner, not the owner. When you doing it to the owner, yeah, he ain't with none of that shit. He don't care how good you is or nothing, none of that shit. He don't mind you being that man biting shit and all that, but you better not be biting the hand that feeds you. That's the only rule. That's the only rule. He don't give a fuck how bad you is. I don't like mine to. I don't like mine to be. I don't like mine to show aggression to no people. I came up around them jumps, pops jumps. You know, you had to walk a certain way through the shit and all that shit. Ooh, ooh. And he had big dogs, all that shit. And I was into the big dogs then, but like I learned a certain respect for the dogs now. So now that I need a new back and all that shit, I like mine on the smaller side. And I don't want mine to be uh mean towards people and shit. Now I want them to not be no sucker towards people. Like don't be trying to do them no harm and mess with them and agitate them and think they ain't gonna be like on your ass. But for the most part, if you chill, they chill. Where they just good all around joints. Whereas though they can probably be they for whatever the owner want them to be. I just keep them good as all around joints underneath my watch. Long as they able, long as by my little observations, they healthy and they willing to do any task. I'm cool with my shit. Some tasks, all of them, not eager to do them. The ones like the young ones that I got with me. Some tasks they're not eager to do, but when I say eager, I mean that they ain't rushing to do it. They ain't, they ain't tripping, but they still malleable, which means they still impressionable. Things that I want them, things that I want them to be on since they young and shit, and naturally and consistency. As I got it to where as though like they got high prey drive and shit like that. They like to exercise and shit like that. Um, so they have no problem with when they see squirrels and cats and shit like that. They on go mode. Anything, any type animal type activity, they on go mode. But things that I say like that, they some of them are not really interested in. Some of them like not really interested in toys and shit like that. They ain't interested in a lot of toy playing. Like I don't give a fuck. Some of them ain't give a fuck what type toys you buying and things like that. They not really with it. But I got some of them that like they on everything, basketballs, footballs. That a lot of them come out like that. They on all types of things that's moving. You know, but some of them selective. They like alive things that are alive. They if they see something, if they realize that shit is not alive or something or not, they not even interested really. They're not even really interested. They'll go through the motions of moving. When you throw something, they're gonna, move, hit the end of their chain or woo woo, chase it or something, but they ain't gonna be grabbing it and all that. And like I say, you could teach them though. You could teach them though. It's just that like I let them be them. I ain't pressed for them to be on toys and shit like that, and I ain't do things with though. But long as I got them moving and curious, you got somebody that could work right there. They moving and curious, even if they don't grab shit and whatever. If they running at it, some of them just run over there because run over there, don't even grab it, just run over there, look at because it ain't moving, it ain't doing nothing for them. But you could realize that and transfer the shit that you got, build off the fact that they is running chasing, build off the running and chasing thing, curiosity running and chasing, but they not actually making, they're not even putting their mouth on it. uh don't be mad. Understand that the joint, they like shit that's moving, they like shit that's alive, they like shit that's woo. So you might gotta um use your wits, use your wits to get your student to pass the class. Use your wits to get your student. If you're a teacher, sometimes teach the dogs. Sometimes teach the dogs. A lot of times motherfuckers want the dogs to know every motherfucking thing. When they show you little things that they might need your help on, go ahead. That's an opportunity for you to be a bulldog. Help that student out. Don't just put them at the back of the class like. But some of y'all got too many dogs that like when they do certain things and they ain't excelling that shit, y'all put them to the back of the class because y'all got other work to do. I understand that. The goal is to never get like that though. To me, to be the best you, to have the better dogs and be the best you could be. Never get to where as though, never get to have too many of them where as though you putting shit at the back of the line because you can't do the work. You know, um, you know, you might be overlooking your best dog. You might be overlooking your best dog. Some of y'all might not agree with me on that, and that's fine. A lot of that shit got to do with transferring the shit into dog language. Transferring your shit into dog language. Some of them fast at knowing what man wants, and they want to please you, and they looking at you, turning their head to the side all the time. See, that's how you want to be around your dogs like that, so you can know the shit like that when they studying you. Don't get, I stress, don't get too many of them where as though you're not observing shit like that. You know, that slow motherfucker that seem like he's slow in class, he the one paying you the most attention though. But you ain't noticing it cause you fucking with all them other ones. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? But he looking at you. But then when you fucking with him, he won't give you what you want. But every time you fucking with the other ones, he looking at you. He looking at you. He looking at you. Studying you. I'm gonna tell you what I learned from them ones. Them ones smart as shit, and they already know. And if you reading their language, if you notice that one that's doing that, them other ones, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to tell, but like I'm gonna tell y'all something in my jump. He that nigga. He that nigga. He don't do all that shit. He don't fall in line like the mother one. He that nigga though. You gotta know. Or she that one. You gotta know. That's just me telling you where my thing at with it. You know, feel the rhythm. Alright? Feel the rhythm. They looking at you though. They paying attention. They paying attention. You gotta be aware. You gotta observe. You know what I mean? Boom. You walking past them. You walking past them. You not. He not. You not keeping your eye on him really. He acting. He acting. He doing that. He making it comfortable for himself. He know how not for you to be concentrating on him. If you get what I'm saying. He know how to do enough for us. He living comfortable. You feel me? He done picked that up. He done picked that up already. You gotta notice that he picked that up. Oh, this motherfucker, like, oh, the motherfuckers wild, ooh, they love you, ooh, jumping up on the chain, up and down. Oh, yeah, get it to me, get it to me. I'm gonna shake it for you, I'm gonna shake it for you. Ooh, they doing all that, ooh, they doing, you know, bang, 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 bang. You know, it's easy for you with them. It's one of them that's just looking at them. He looking at them. He looking at you. He looking at them. Hey, I'm telling you where he at. You find out how I get him to work. Woo, find something he interested in. You'll see something. Usually, usually it's real shit. It's advanced shit. That shit you doing with them is nothing. He need see some hogs. He need see some hogs and shit. He need see hogs. He need you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This something else. He need see other shit. You feel me? Tickle his fancy. Cause that shit ain't really the work. The shit that you throwing on the yard ain't really the work, but he needs to see some work. Basically, some of them need to see some work. Sometimes, or they might need ride with you, ride with you. Some of them just need ride with you. Let them ride with you. Then they'll start talking to you eventually. Ride with you. Them calm ones that's like looking like that. Boom, boom, boom. He ain't gonna act up in the car either. Then he wanna be chilling like that. All right, he can ride. Then he let him chill. The other one's gonna be wild eating out the cage, all that shit. So don't. But that one that's like that, he might be good riding with you. Boom. He gonna start talking to you eventually. Let him just ride with you and chill. Let him feel like he the man real quick. And it ain't gonna do no harm to the other ones or nothing like that. They just the more and more they see, they'll get more and more activated like from what they do because they like, hold up, why he fucking with that one? Like, oh, they just they gonna fall in line and get activated more and more because they already on it like that. So that mean that they gonna be going that much harder when you come play with them. Boom, boom. Cause they feeling like he did something, the one that you taking riding with, you know, that they feel like he did something that they ain't do right. And they stuck on what they doing, so they gonna go harder. talking to the guys that can do the all for their dogs. No jokes, no corner cutting. Salute to y'all right now. Talking to y'all. Recognize your position before you overwhelm yourself. Recognize how you could be great and how you could really get a chance to learn some dogs when you're able to really put your all into them. Might be just one, might be two. You might could do two. You feel me? And let that shit take you from there. Learn about them. Listen to the legends and the way the breeding formulas and all the information and the history and the all the shit. Listen to it, and you got two joints that you could put your all into, whatever, and let them motherfuckers do the talking and shit. Let them let you know if you're gonna be breeding something or anything. If you're gonna be getting some accolades and boom, different things. That's what I say. It's kind of easier for y'all to be stars. I'm trying to tell you. One and two dog niggas. One and two dog niggas. The other ones that could do it with more, salute to y'all. I'm talking about the ones that it's obvious. A youngin with one or two dogs. Boom, boom, boom. He ain't got to really count on nobody else and shit like that. You know what I mean? The more and more he ain't got to count on nobody else. The accountability falls on him and his dog. Salute. Hold on real quick. Cheat codes, cheat codes, cheat codes. Cheat codes more for people that's overwhelmed by the dogs and shit like that. That's where you come up with cutting corners and cheat codes and shit like that. You know. So just take that for what it is. Cheat codes is cool and all that shit and all that. They jewels. Usually cheat codes is ways to cut corners and shit like that. They're help to people that's overwhelmed with dogs. Like they're a necessity and they're good for people that they got big yards and a lot of dogs. So ways that they could do things, that all the dogs get something out of it. They gotta find ways to get all the dogs some work. You feel me? Boom, 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 boom. All the dogs fed. All the dogs this. All the dogs that. So they gotta find ways to stretch things and things like that. So with that being said, you always gotta salute somebody that don't have to do that. Their dogs are getting the best. You feel me? You have a better dog, a longer living dog. The dogs just, you could just tell the little differences. The differences is shown. Still doesn't matter. Still doesn't make your dog uh have the heart of another dog like that, or what, you understand the heart, but other things, other tangible things, other tangible things. Other tangible things that help you out in the long run. Some shit you can't do. You can't put the heart in them and none of that type shit. But you can do all other tangible things. Good strong dog consistently. You know what I mean? Just different things. You understand? Come from not having to cut corners. You know what I mean? Keeping your shit under control, as much control as possible. It should be a reason, a very strong reason for you having more than one or two dogs. It should be a plan, a serious plan. Safety first. Safety first. And have a plan. Have a plan, man. Have a plan. Safety first and accountability. Accountability for the for shit. Safety and accountability. Once you start having more than two dogs and shit like that, don't let the dog suffer. If you breed a litter, you got the two dogs and they ended up being good dogs or whatever, whatever. Some type of way you end up breeding the dog. Some type of way you end up breeding some shit and you get a litter. And you still that nigga that you came like I said, you had your one or two dogs and you had control of all the situations. Boom, boom, boom. The dog got accolades. The dogs was good dogs. Whatever it is that made you want to breed them. Boom. The best, the best position at the table is still you gotta be that nigga to be able to keep the whole litter. Really, what did you breed for if you couldn't keep the whole litter? If you want the good dogs, because like now, if you trusting accountability gonna be put on other people now, are you gonna be mad if you don't get the right the good one, the good two or whatever? Because now you gotta pick now. You gotta pick. You gotta do some other shit now. Whereas though, if you still keep it to whereas though, okay, I was able to breed. I got something that's making me breed, and and I could keep the whole litter. I got the room, boom. I got a plan. I'm gonna keep these. You know how, boom. See what you doing. See what you doing. Let the dogs talk. You keep all them now. You got a little rookie family on your yard, little rookie family on your yard. Watching them grow up, different things. They getting to ages to where as though, you know, the shit. You noticing shit that you you would move forward with, and you noticing shit that you really could do without. Out your first litter, right? But these all on your watch. Now, people might be seeing the dogs as they get older and all that. People might got their picks and shit like that. Whatever, different things. Whatever. Uh-huh. That you feel like, hey, they might like the dog or whatever. So you can call stuff out of your program like that, whereas though the things that you don't want or whatever, but they still are for people. They might want to buy them, or you get them spaded, neutered, let them live their life out, and you just move forward with the ones that boom boom. Have it. But like I say, somebody might like the other dogs, but it's different ways. Just try to keep control over the whole situation as much as you can so you know who's accountable for things. Going with Toyo on Tuesday. Tuesday talk with Toyo. Salute to y'all. What's up, man? Dr. Salute. What you smoking on, man, doctor? Farmer daughter. You smoke good up. You smoke good up there, boy. You keep something nice. I ain't gonna front. They keep you with something. Fuck what you heard. They keep you with something. Farmer's daughter. 30 THC. Salute to the workers. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you ain't subscribed, like and subscribe and share it to a friend. Tell them it's all right in the projects. They can come smoke good, drink good, talk shit, learn something, teach something, however they feel. Tennessee still salute. Salute the work. Some of y'all, I think the workers might be on their lunch break. I was helping them get to their lunch break. I opened up my sub. You hear me chewing now? I have little turkey sub. Little turkey sub from while I'm eating lunch with y'all. Oh, y'all got in? With 3 losses, y'all got in? That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Y'all got in with 3 losses. Salute the Tide though. Salute the Tide. Salmon, eggs, potatoes, and onions now. All right. Good lunch. Good lunch. We always eating over here, smoking or drinking, or talking shit. We do it. That's how we do it. The AI fooled me again. I heard he said I'm smoking and drinking my lunch. I know that's right. Is it a new movie coming out? A new Black Panther? And it's Denzel in that motherfucker. Denzel, Will Smith, and Denzel, Will Smith, and another motherfucker. Denzel, Will Smith, and John Wick. All them is in the new Black Panther or AI fucking with me. They got John Wick in that jump, Denzel Washington, and Will Smith. Y'all don't mind me. I'm eating a little bit. I'm reading the chat though. I'm ready to go get me some Nike boots. Toyo gotta get some Nike boots and Carhartt overalls for the winter. I got winterized. Toyo ready winterized out this motherfucker. Somebody said they got long haired pit bulls too. Somebody said we got long haired pit bulls and short haired pit bulls. Somebody said we got long haired pit bulls and short haired pit bulls. Come on, man. We got long haired pits and short haired pits. Am I lying? Is the short haired ones the real deal or the long haired joints? The long haired joints. The long haired joints. Y'all act like y'all don't know about the long haired pit bull. Okay, they say that's real with Will Smith, uh, Denzel, and John Wick in that motherfucker. Or Keanu Reeves. That's crazy. We always call that nigga either Neo or John Wick. Nah, fuck the heads though, Mad Doctor. What about the hair? How motherfuckers just creeping the long hair shit in there? Like ain't nobody noticing that. They been around though, but like we gonna act like some of them ain't got long hair, some of them got short hair. What Quick say? I missed what Quick said. Quick said better get some Red Wings or Wolverine. Nah, I'm gonna give me some Nike boots, man. I just wear some thick socks, man. I ain't getting no motherfucking Red Wings. The Red Wings expensive as shit though. Red Wings the real deal. Red Wings the real deal. It's cold as shit. The long hair pits. The long hair pits. Yeah, y'all at 26. Good great. That's what it feel like down this motherfucker. 26. Blocky head, box muscle. Salute, salute, Solo. I didn't even know you were still in the building, Solo. Thick bone jumps, thick bone jumps. Yes, whip tails. Yeah, 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 yeah. He said the John Wick part, and they probably fake. But AI is crazy. That's what's up. That's what's up, Solo. I kind of could tell the type of specimens you like. I see him. I see it. I still want to see the fake trailers though. Shit. Mad, I'm gonna go wedge head with short coat, tail with big bones. Uh huh. Long face, bat ear, thick tail, but bred right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Solo. Okay, yeah, I got you. That motherfucker could come with a long face, bat ears, thick tails, and everything. Long as it's bred right, and it's a motherfucker that didn't do that good job, he say he good. Yeah, I take that. I take that SBC. I take that Solo. I thought you were saying you take that, but I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll raise my hand to that. I'll raise my hand to that. I take that old bad head, thick tail, long face motherfucker. Even though I don't like him, I don't like the way he look either. But hey, salute the work. Salute the work. I want mine to look like y'all's too, the shit y'all was talking about. But shit, I gotta take him. Salute the work. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What kind of long, what kind of long head you was talking about, Toyo? Longer than the ones that you know them short hair ones where it don't look like they ain't really got no hair on them. You know the ones. You know the ones. You know the ones. You looking at them in your head. You know the ones. But I think a lot of it come with different lines, and mixing them and shit like that. You know what I mean? Different things. I done seen crazy shit though, with like different lines mixing shit like that. Sometimes that be the shit that be. You know how some motherfuckers say they shit that formed and all that, the lines that got tight so it. Yeah, so how about the hair part where you done did something to where the head long or the tail fattened up or something like that. You know what I mean? But you know both of the dogs you bred was legit. But you know some type of way they connected where this junk looking crazy. I seen some crazy looking shit that I know was all pit. Longer hair and all that shit. I told you, yeah, you know the ones we used to call blockhead, thick bone, good looking, but curve, muscle punk. Yeah, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But that's the look most of us like. Or like that's the look I like. Just want a good bulldog though. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. That shit look worse than the other ones when it ain't right. Cause it's looking like a whole it's a whole lie. You know what I mean? It ain't right and it's looking like that. You don't even like them ones. It leave a bad taste in your mouth. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where it be at with it. It leave a bad taste in your mouth. Them ugly ones that you kept, usually you kept them for a reason, and it make you proud of them ugly ones. It's like that. Nobody else likes them. Even when they visit your yard, they don't give a fuck what the story is behind them. They ain't really paying attention to them. Most of them, they looking at the ones you talking about, them blocky head, good looking ones. Especially if they know you got good dogs, they looking at them. They ain't giving a fuck about that other one you talking about. That's your favorite. You have few. Some people is going to look at them as your favorite, just as they look at your favorite, and they gonna be interested though. Especially if he one of those ugly ass ones that we talking about, because they gonna be bulldog thinking. They gonna be like, man, that's a reason, and they gonna do more digging. It's a reason that ooh, and they might choose them because they bulldog thinking. They ain't just looking with their eyes and shit like that. He said you raffle those off, like they know they got to be. Seem like the bat ear motherfuckers be fire. Like they know they gotta be. I feel you, Solo. Like they know they gotta be. Yeah, the bat ears ones that I had was fire. You raffle those off. There ain't nothing wrong with that either. Raffle them off. I'm keeping my worker though on my yard. I don't give a fuck if he ugly or not. I'm keeping him if he a worker. You know? I nah. Now the other ones that's workers, that's workers. But if the other good looking ones, if he not working better than the other good looking ones, then then yeah, somebody else that like him could get him, could get him. Cause I got other ones that look like I want him to look too, and they just as good as him. But if he that worker, he work better than the other ones. The other one's good, but he better than them. He ain't going nowhere. The other ones could go somewhere. The other ones, you could get them. Y'all can get them all day till y'all leave me with him. And what I noticed about those joints, what I noticed about them joints, they don't throw they don't throw nothing. The ones I seen, they don't throw they self. They don't throw that shit. They don't throw that hurry shit and all that shit. They don't throw that at all. Maybe because the motherfuckers definitely ain't tightening that shit up no more. So maybe because it'd be all outs they go to, and maybe all the dogs be looking fine that come off those dogs. All the dogs look fine, like to the point you wouldn't even believe that they come off that motherfucking hurry motherfucker. That's how I be. Boss and Arm Man with Blockheads, Nicole, Cookie, Job, J-Rue, Red Man, Nina, all Wedgehead, Red Man, Boss, Tootin', especially Nicole. I like longer legs, but I don't like skinny legs. I like long legs like everybody else. Some people like long legs. They don't care if they thin or not. I still like, I still like them to be thick and long too. It's hard to get both. When I say it's hard to get both, reason why I'm saying that is because I'm thinking about the workers. The workers, they come out, however they come out, they working, whatever, whatever. The the other shit come after that, like boom. So yeah, you want the package to look how you want it to look, but like you gotta salute the work. So that's why I say it's hard to get a lot of that shit matching up like you want it. You know what I mean? Salute to those who do. You know what I mean? On a consistent basis. That's one of the reasons probably why I fucks with the Carver a lot of like the Carver Eli type shit, cause for the structure and shit. It don't really never go nowhere. It don't never really go nowhere. It ain't no exotic ass structures and shit that I gotta be worrying about getting thin on me. Worrying about getting thin and rangy on me. If it get rangy, it's still gonna be thick. What I mean by that, if it get rangy, it's gonna get long, but it still be thick. Not thin and rangy. Not thin and long, but long and still got some bone to it. What y'all think about, since we talking about aesthetics and shit too, what y'all think about dogs with their ears cut? Do y'all hate on them, or do y'all don't mind them? Game bred dogs, top shelf shit, but are they but they got their ears cut. Like say that's that man's signature on his yard, but he got some shit that you like, some the blood that you like. He running some good dogs, but that's his signature. He cuts their ears. Is that a turn off to you? Air is air is opportunity. I don't cut ears. So you wouldn't buy a puppy if the ears was cut already? Okay, good real talk. I gotta have the ears so I could read the body language. I like that quick. I like that. Motherfucking sub good as a motherfucker. Aesthetically looks cool, but functionality purposeless. The ears create space. I understand. I understand making it fit. I don't give a fuck. Owner's preference. Don't see a lot of ABPT clipped around here. What would be the build of your ideal bulldog? Um, let me see. Uh, about 40, about 44, 45 pounds. About 44, 45 pounds. Medium built. More towards the more leaning towards the slimmer side than the heavier side, but not to where as though you saying it's a skinny dog. So a regular, like, not too muscular, but look good with the muscle on them and shit. But you know, got to do some work to put some muscle on them. Um, longer, longer muzzle, but not long, but not short. Let me get what I say. Uh, Preferably black. And what else can I tell you? Straight leg joint, straight leg in the front, straight leg, more straight leg. I don't need a wide chest. I don't need a wide chest. Straight, more straight leg in the front. Uh, Back legs not too much bow in them. Not too much bow in them. Not as straight as the front. Not as straight as the front. But I don't mind. Um, I need a little curve. Little curve. But I don't mind if they were straight like the front. If it was just a tall standing dog, I wouldn't mind. But if we got a little bend, just a little slight bend, I need my back end to be sturdy. Um, what else I could tell you? That's about it. I'll take them 44, 45, the heaviest, all the way down. Nothing higher. I take that all the way from 44, 45, all the way down. That same type of build. Depends on the owner. Some crop ears early only because they see the hound is gonna have big ass ears, so they stop it. Yeah, some of them do that. That's why I say some of it's a signature. That's why I said would it stop you from buying a good pup because of that. That's what I said. Yeah, because some of them they do that because like they don't like the hound ears, but they running that type of line, or they might be running that Red Boy Jocko type shit with that one edge stand up. Some of them be like that one edge just stand up crooked as a motherfucker, and the other one hang down, and they doing that consistently from how they breeding them. Somebody might get it like that, so that might be a reason they do it too. But I'm a fan of keeping them how they is. The one up stand, one up, one leaning. I'm about how it is. That's how it is. That's how I am. I used to be. The ears used to be a thing to me. I ain't like that shit, but shit. Before I became saluting the work. How about the hide and the teeth? Um, Teeth. I don't need too much big teeth. I ain't really. If I got big teeth, that's cool. But as long as I got average mouth, like not talking about how's the bite force. I'm just talking about the hardware. As long as I got all the hardware, as long as I got all the hardware, I ain't tripping on how big it is and all that. As long as I have all the hardware, preferably a even bite, preferably a even bite. Bloom. And you said the hide. Yeah, of course I want a thick hide. Of course I want a thick hide. Of course that. Of course I want a thick hide. Salute the raw. Tornado. Tornado going into number 5. The famous photo when she on the grass. That's ideal, minus the cropped ears. Salute. Oh, she did look good on that picture. That bitch looked good. She looked good. She looked good as a bitch. Yeah, she looked good. That probably wasn't even. That probably wasn't even. That probably wasn't too far off or too far past. Too. That wasn't too much before something or too long afterwards. She wasn't too far off or whatever. Yeah, machine. Built diesel. Yeah, built right. Built right. She wasn't all. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You ain't lying about that one. Whoever said that. Who said that? Making it fit. Yeah. Molly B was a nice built female too. I could imagine Molly B cut up in the after a keep or something. She a big black female. Wow. Did China Man cut up the best for us males? Y'all think? Was he cut up the best? Did he have the best photo out there cut up? China Man, was his shit the hardest joint? When you look at that, when you looked at him, you see it. I'm just asking y'all, which one of the ones y'all seen pictures of him in shape look the hardest to y'all? A lot of them jokers was looking good. That Richard Ramirez joint look hard too. Good grief, that joker look hard. Mechanic look right too. Good grief. Uh. Mechanic look right too. Barracuda. Devin Jones be looking hard as shit. Luke Kane when they cut up. China Man looked crazy though. Mm. JB boy Luke Kane looking crazy again right at the end of the keep. I like them Jones. I like them Jones after they get in shape. They look scary. If you know what I mean. Them bitches look scary. I like them when they come out to keep. Them bitches look wicked. Them bitches look like for fucking Ferraris. Not even just regular Ferraris. They look like them Jones look ready. He said Centipede look good. I think you said Centipede. Them motherfuckers look ready. With the racist stripes all in them and shit. Racist stripes all in them look like they could. Grief. Y'all got some good names. I know y'all got some good names for dogs out there. Shoot out some names y'all don't mind somebody using or stealing. Shoot out some names y'all don't mind somebody using or stealing. Some old fire ass names. I love the names. Would y'all name a dog after Brady? Would y'all give Brady a dog? Brady, old Brady. That motherfucker called the dog Peckerwood. That nigga on some get back shit. He said, yeah, we need some name these motherfuckers Peckerwood, some shit. That's my bond cat name. Oh, I thought you was try name some shit like they was naming doing us. They was naming them nigger and all that shit. Guess you was gonna say Peckerwood and Honky Tonk. They already got a Honky Tonk, I think. Honky. They got they just y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas crazy as shit. Grand champion Honky. They ain't gonna be mad at that. They ain't gonna be mad. They ain't gonna be mad like we be tripping off the nigga shit. So, they don't mind. Damn right, Honky. Damn right, Honky. Peckerwood though, fight. Champion Peckerwood. crumb, crumb dropper. Crumb dropper. Nigga said crumb dropper. Y'all niggas wild. Y'all niggas, the names y'all came with off the top though is crazy. Motherfucker said Peckerwood, Peckerwood and Crumb Dropper. Y'all ain't right, man. Peckerwood and Crumb Dropper. Me too, Cortland. I'm using that one. Why they gonna use that Peckerwood joke? They gonna use that Peckerwood joke. NyQuil for a female. Okay, okay, okay. Don't put out no names y'all don't want nobody steal, nigga. Put out names that you don't mind nobody having. I ain't gonna steal none of y'all names though. And if I shoot out a name, y'all can use that bitch. But yeah, just shoot out the names that y'all, whatever, whatever. Peckerwood is fire, they say. No matter what type of crackers you eating, they always gonna drop crumbs. These niggas wild as shit. My my dear Bulldogs Zebo or Jimmy Boots. Look wise. Look wise as far as looks. Queen Kong. Cortland said Queen Kong. Okay, okay. Queen Kong. Queen Kong. Yeah. I'm still in that sundown. sundown already over here, man. Sundown over here. Sundown over here. You had to have sundown too. Sundown over here. AKA him. I call him him. I ain't breeding him though. That motherfucker got an underbite. That motherfucker got an underbite though. He a bad motherfucker though, but he got an underbite, man. I can't even, you know what I mean? He a bad motherfucker though. But he won't even if he be a excellent worker, he can't get bread in my program just because of the underbite. And I know where it's coming from. He's the only one that came out like that, but it was off. His father was inbred. His father was a brother and sister breeding, and I bred his father to who I bred his father to. I bred his father to. I bred his father to the female I bred his father to was kind of related to him anyway. That was like his what the fuck was the I bred a brother and sister breeding male, so inbred male off a brother and sister jump to to might have been his. What the fuck was that to? What was Minka? What was Minka to him? Minka was related to him, so that mother that joint was related to that breeding was related to, but he the only one that came out like that. All right, it's gonna be two sundowns now. Shit, it's gonna be two sundowns. Shit. Short bus joint, short bus slim. Harold a good jump. Harold. I always wanted to name one Bogart, but I keep forgetting every time I have puppies. I keep forgetting. Like Humphrey Bogart, I wanted to name one Bogart, like Bogart and the motherfucker. But yeah, I never used. I had one named Machine. I had one named Machine. That junk ended up going down Texas though. I had one named Machine. I liked it, that name. Go ahead and take Bogart, man. I ain't get to use it, man. I ain't get to use Bogart. Take that junk. Do they got a lumberjack dog out there? They got a lumberjack? I think they probably got a lumberjack dog. They probably got a lumberjack dog. That don't sound too vicious for them not to have a lumberjack junk. And that junk probably was a whole cur. Cause we would know about the lumberjack shit. Sound like whoever got that lumberjack shit, that lumberjack shit sound fire. The lumberjack dogs. Somebody must have already had the lumberjack dogs. They was bullshit. Cause ain't no way they just slide up on lumberjack and let that still be out here. That lumberjack blood. Who got the lumberjack blood? It sound like it's out here. Had one named Machine Gun as a kid. Red Boy Jocko, Yellow Star. Great dog. Uh-huh. I saw Queen Kong recently. I think one of Bach dogs. Oh, okay. Motherfuckers I come up around, they don't the old like my big bro and big bro. Pops like naming the dogs too. He'll give them names. But the names might change once they start doing stuff. So you always could change or whatever. But that first name you be wanting it to be that. We usually fuck a good name up though on a fucked up dog. That's why a lot of them don't name them till they do something. Moon Rock, all right, Moon Rock in the house. Moonshine, got a Moonshine, Moon Rock. Okay. They got a wartime dog out there already. Wartime, old wartime. I'm sure they already got one of those out there. Wartime. JJ, we got a Moonshine and Stella on tweet. Okay. And a Stella. Okay. Those I like those. I like those. Big Guap. They got Big Guap out there yet? Big Guap. Big Guap. It was a it was a pit in the hood named Battle Cat. Battle Cat. Battle Cat. Battle Cat. Radio. I think I heard of one named Radio that was a good joint named Radio. Radio, all right, Radio. I got a red nose named Suwak. Suwak. Kill switch. Kool-Aid sounds soft as shit, JJ. Kool-Aid sounds soft as shit. That joint probably be fire though. That joint probably be fire, but that name sounds soft as shit. That sounds like a good name for the blue joints though. Killmonger, fire. Killmonger. Suwoo. 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 And they got Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid sound like a blue joint. Ice blue Kool-Aid. That sound like a blue joint, Slim. That joint probably is fire though if it was a game joint with Kool-Aid. With a name like that though. Kool-Aid. Yeah, everybody had one name. Every hood had one named Gotti. Everybody, er, everybody had a dog in the hood named Gotti or Scarface. Gotti, Scarface, Nino. Oh, we already seen them dogs. We already seen them dogs. Nino, Scarface, Gotti. We seen those. Even seen it. We even seen the Lennox Jones, the Lennox Jones. They already got an Ozark. They already got an Ozark dog. Sound like they already got an Ozark dog. First lady, all right. First lady, all right. First, first lady, all right. I'm gonna use Kool-Aid just because you said this. Kool-Aid gotta be fire. Kool Kool yeah, damn Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Salute Kool-Aid already. I got one named Rajah Jackson. Rajah Jackson. What's that? That's Chris Jackson's name, right? When he changed his name, dropping buckets. I got you. If you talking about him, if you got it from dropping the buckets, from him dropping the buckets, salute that. What ball in there? What about oh, that's Rampage son. Oh, that's Rampage son. Okay. What's what's Chris Jackson's name though when he went Muslim? Rauf or something? Rauf some shit. He said Rampage son. What about Timbo? What about Timbo? Nah, fuck no. Timbo, that producer dude from Virginia. Nah, Timbo, he good on the beats, but nah, I was talking about the Tims, but nah, Timbo already used his Timbo, and he ain't hard enough for no Pitbull. No, Pusher, Pusher, Pusher. I like Pusher. I like Pusher. Little champion Pusher. They already got a Hellraiser. They got a champion, I think. Hellraiser. Did he get locked up behind? I know he got locked up. Did he get sentenced for that shit? Or they squashed that shit out of court? Diego. I had one named Santana. Santana, I liked Santana. Santana was alright too. Santana was like that. I had one named Santana. I like Diego though. I never had one named Diego. I like Diego Corrales. I seen a game fight. Diego Corrales was game in that junk. Got dropped a couple times. I was on swole and everything. Diego. I still like that fight. What MMA fighter y'all would name y'all dog after? Bones, John Bones Jones. Yeah. Shit, my next male name, Glock Stockton. Glock Stockton. Glock Stockton. Starks. John Starks. John Starks. Yeah, regular names. John Starks. John Starks. It's already a Bones Jones. Okay. A skinny joint name, a skinny long joint named Matumbo. A skinny long joint, Manute Bowl junk. A Manute Bowl junk. Skinny long black joint named Manute Bowl. Fire, Manute Bowl. Slim Reaper. Slim Reaper fire. Slim Reaper. They got a repo yet? A repo dog? Repo. They got a repo jump? Yeah, name some of them. Ice that nigga said iceberg stuff. Yeah, name some of them regular names. Like Philip and shit. Philip. Philip. Nigga named Philip. Champion Philip. Yao Ming. Yeah, that's shit like that. Yao Ming. That's that Yao Ming. That motherfucker Yao Ming. Yeah, that's fire. Yao Ming. Nah, me either, baller. Leicester. It's already a Leicester. It's already a champion Leicester. Yao Ming. Big bite, big bite occur like a motherfucker. Big bite, no heart. Big bite, no heart. Big bite, no heart. Back in the good old days, names weren't a thing. They called weight and gender. That's it. Names came after success. Call names are a different thing. Yeah, we call. That's all we doing. Call the names now. We just call the names right now. You right. You right. Let us be great real quick, making it fit. Let us be great. You right though. Facts. You stated facts. Let us be great though. Make up some names. John Johnson. You be scared name a dog that shit. Jeff Epp. Jeffrey Epp. Jeffrey Epp. You wrong for that shit. You wrong for that shit, John Johnson. You wrong as shit for that. Zoo. Zoo is fire, but I think they already got one. Zoo is definitely fire. I think they definitely already got a zoo. But you might no, I know they got a zoo kill. They got a zoo kill. So you might be I ain't never seen a zoo. Zoo is fire. Zoo is fire. Zoo is fire. Oscar. Oscar and Shaka. I seen those two, Oscar and Shaka. I seen the Oscar and the Shaka. Both of them was good dogs too. I think Pops had a Shaka. I think his Shaka was a female too, Shaka. I think it's. I know I seen a Shaka. Nah, somebody else had a Shaka. It was a black dog though. I got a Zilla. I got a Zilla already. I got a Zilla, a Bazooka, and a Sundown. I got a Zilla, a Bazooka, and a Sundown. Tony trying to make a Zilla, I mean a Sundown too. Name the dogs y'all had, the names y'all got already. I got a Zilla, Bazooka Black, Sundown. I got a Cash, Big Cash. I got a Big Cash. I got a fuck else I got. I got a Lady Undertaker. I got a fucking what else I got? All these on deck now, right now. I got a payday. I got a payday. I got a Armani. I got an Armani buck. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you, Ball, and that's what it was. Now that you asked me the other day about did one of my dogs have some boils in it. I don't know if you seen online or something online, but my folks got plenty of bulls. I got access to plenty of bulls. I got access to plenty of bulls, but I don't know if you seen one of my. I don't know. You might have seen Armani buck. I don't know, but like, nah, I ain't never mixed. I bred my joint. I got a joint on. I don't know if you see it online or not. Or you might could see Armani if you look up Armani buck. Summer's Armani buck. I had did a breeding with my folks with some bullshit. You know what I mean? But they got plenty of bullshit. But it ain't take. It didn't take. So, you know. But I put that breeding up there as a, you know, and I put the picture of the dogs getting stuck and shit. But it didn't take. To that Simplicio shit. But yeah, plenty plenty bulls. Got access to that to the good the Chino stuff, whatever. But I don't. mess with it. My folks be having that shit. Be having that shit. That's what they swear by. Good badass dogs. You know what I mean? That's them boys though. That's them boys. You know, I do my own thing, but I got access to that shit or whatever. Whatever. I got access to it. Pandy all up in there, Queen of Hearts type shit. You know what I mean? All that type shit. But it's the Chino shit. Chino type shit. Different things. Aruma Lee. Aruma Lee. Not me, little name. That is a heartbeat. Not me. I name one that in a heartbeat. I keep call names simple. Bang, Mega, Lucy, Gear, etc. I keep it short. Simple. Bang. Yeah, that was alright though. Bang is vicious. Bang and Mega. I like Bang and Mega. Gear. Gear. I like that too. Gear. I like that. That's how I would be talking to her. Gear. You probably be talking to her like that too. Killer Kool-Aid, don't sleep. He tried to kill her behind it. Now it's KC. It's KC now, Killer Kool-Aid. He ain't, look, don't do that. It was just Kool-Aid at first. Fuck that. It was just Kool-Aid at first. Now he Killer Kool-Aid now. Now he that motherfucker went from Kool-Aid to Killer Kool-Aid in one show. In one show, that nigga went from Kool-Aid to Killer Kool-Aid. One show, KC. You got access to the suspects, yeah. I got one. I got a jump. I got a joint that was left to me. My brother gave me a jump. I got a female, some inbred Simplicio. Inbred off Simplicio. You might as well name his ass Patty Mahomes, JJ. Patty Mahomes is fire though. For a female, Patty Mahomes is fire. Patty Mahomes is fire though. I'll name one after Baker ass. Baker Mayfield. I name one after Baker, Brady. Shit, Brady though. That Brady dog. That Brady dog. Or that Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield jump. That's Don Mayfield nephew. Baker Mayfield. You know that's a good dog. That's all that Don Mayfield type shit. Baker Mayfield jump. Yeah, Baker Mayfield jump. And yeah. Good Baker Mayfield dog. He off that Baker Mayfield dog. That's Don Mayfield nephew. He said he changed the heart, did that. Baker dog nephew. Yeah. Hey, you know that Baker Mayfield shit? That Baker Mayfield dog. Baker. That's a good one. Baker. Oh, Baker. Banjo is a fire name. I like Banjo. I like Zebo. I like that Wicked. That Wicked. I like who else? Um, Queen of Hearts is fire. Tornado is fire. Lady Stone fire. Tyrone fire. I wonder if these dogs, when these dogs was named, when these dogs was named. Bully Son is fire. Y'all know Bully Son is fire. Eli is fire. The names Eli, Bully Son. Red Boy is fire. Yellow. Yellow is fire. Yellow John. You know what I mean? Mongoose. They fire because they was good dogs. What else? Centipede. Centipede. The name's been fire. I don't know if all them dogs was named after they. Some of them names don't sound like no names you would name them after they did something like that. But I mean, I go with you on some. Most of them have. I wonder though. I wonder how many was named before they even did some shit. You feel me? You know, cause some of them they say they named them pups. They'll tell you the story. He named that pup this. He named the pup. It was a puppy out there. They named Bloom. You know. You know, some of them got named as puppies and kept their name. But I know what you saying though. That nigga said Pyrex. But it was already one name, Pyrex. Pyrex is lunching. Pyrex too much. That's too much, man. Pyrex, that's too much. Nigga ain't Pyrex. Nah. That's like QP. A QP motherfucker named QP. Nigga named QP. They had an 8 ball though. They had an 8 ball. They had plenty of 8 balls. 8 ball was a good dog. 8 ball was a good dog too. Somebody named that motherfucker 8 ball. That was a good dog though. Motherfucking dog named 8 ball though. Fuck the kilo. The motherfucking named the dog 8 ball. 8 ball was a good dog too. I forgot what 8 ball, what dog 8 ball was out of. It was a good dog named 8 ball. Pool Hall Red is vicious. Salute Pool Hall Red. That joint vicious. Bloody Mary, Bloody Sunday, Dirty Mary, vicious. Termite, Termite, vicious. Chaos. Mr. Boers was like that. He named him whatever. Pup, the fourth end litter. He might call him four till he older. Yeah. Some of them just say dog. That's what, yeah. It's all great. I like giving them names early. Fuck it. If it change, it change. Shit, it change, it change. Like you said, making it fit. Just call names for them while they growing up. Call names and shit. Just call names. man. I'm fried like I don't know what now, gentlemen. I done rolled y'all through lunch, all that shit. I'm fried like a motherfucker now, gentlemen. Has there been a vanilla ice? I'm sure, sure it has. Has iced tea, ice cube. I don't know, but I ain't never heard of no O'Shea. I ain't never seen an O'Shea jump. I know some people named O'Shea. I ain't never seen no dog named O'Shea though. But the iced tea, the ice cubes, and the vanilla ice, I seen all of them. I seen all that shit. I seen all them names before. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hard part, John Johns. It was a dog named Ice T in my city. Yeah. One of the baddest dogs I ever seen name was Yokum. Yokum, and he had a son named Lil Yokum, but Yokum was fire. He was fire. The Hangman. How about the Hangman? Hangman. 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 High Noon. I was gonna use it. I was gonna use the name High Noon, but I ain't use it. High Noon. High Noon. I was gonna use High Noon. High Noon and Broad Day. I was gonna use High Noon and Broad Day, but I never used High Noon and Broad Day. All right, y'all. I got y'all through. I got the workers through their lunch break. Some of y'all went on lunch break 1 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock, something like that. I don't know, something like that. We all gravy. Got one I call Handsome Man. Yeah, that's a good one. Handsome Man. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna wrap it on up, man. Tuesday talk with Toyo was official. Salute everybody that came through. Y'all already know. Salute the workers. Salute balling. Salute making it fit. Salute Solo. Salute John Johnson. Yes, sir. Salute the quick. Salute Big Tony. Salute the Wolf. Salute Cortland Ross. Salute. Who else we got? Salute all the workers, man. John Johnson. Yes, sir. Salute the Quick. Yes, sir. Solo Tony. Fuck it. Say it twice. Salute ya. Yes, sir. Ballin'. Salute the Raw. He was up in here. Uh-huh. Mad Doctor was up in here. Salute Mad Doctor. Yes, sir. I'm fried, too. Fried. Tennessee Steel was up in here. Salute. Calypso was up in here. Salute. Ben Brockton was up in this jump. Salute. Big Yellow was up in here. Salute. Uh-huh. The workers, man. The workers. Soul Power. Soul Power was up in here. Lil J was up in here. Family was up in here. Dorian was up in this jump. Salute. Big Soul was up in here. My Bulldog brother Dickie. Salute. Salute all y'all, man. Salute the workers. Big C. Big C. Salute. Salute all y'all. Y'all already know it's your brother Big Toyo. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. I'ma catch up with y'all. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Be great. Salute the work. Let's get it.